I've hit the button to go live. We should be live any second now. Just waiting for it to actually connect. 5, 6. It says we've been live for 7 seconds. Okay, now I finally see video. Okay, great. All right, and we are live.
Great.
That's right.
Give me a chance before we start to tweet this out.
Sure. And I'm over at Zoo's Watch in Krasarang Wilds, but I've just been flying around, discovering the whole area, getting the flight points that I will never use.
Yeah.
All the usual stuff. I've noticed that bronze gains from, you know how they're like, okay, you know how in the Dream Surge zone there's the green orbs that you can fly through to get Dream Surge coalescence. The same thing is true with the bronze orbs in this game mode.
Yeah.
I've been flying through those, and previously when we were like level 20, they were given like 3 to 5 each. Now that we're around level 50, they're given like 9, 10, 11, something like that. 9, 11. Never forget how many bronze you get from flying through the orbs.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Krasarang Wilds, actually a pretty nice looking zone, I have to say. I don't believe I leveled through it during the initial leveling pass either. We were talking about this right before we went live. I don't think either of us actually leveled in Krasarang Wilds on our like first character in Pandaria.
Nope.
You go. I mean, it very much holds your hand and tells you do. Obviously, you do Jade Forest first. Then once you finish Jade, you go zip right on over to Valley of the Four Winds, and then from Four Winds, it's Kunlai Summit, baby. You're not going back to Krasarang Wilds.
No.
It's also something I noticed about Krasarang Wilds, like literally, I guess, during the beta for MOP. It's one of, I think, 3 zones. The only other one I can really think of is like, is it Howling Fjord that's on the east side of Northrend? I've never been able to remember which one is Howling Fjord and which one is Boring Tundra. Okay.
Boring Tundra's on the left.
Right. So Howling Fjord and Grizzly Hills, there's just this smooth rolling zone transition that isn't like a little path or like a mountain, right? And Krasarang Wilds to Valley of the Four Winds has the same deal. Like I'm walking here, I'm just walking here, and the grass just turns from one biome into another.
Where do you want to start?
Shoes Watch, I suppose. I can only think of like 2 or 3 zones that are like that. Certainly not any of those are in Shadowlands. Ha. Huh. Oh, I have a point to put in for leveling up. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I agree with the many, many comments that people have been saying about this, and that is, boy, am I tired of taking my gems out of my gear. They really should just be in like a selection menu.
Absolutely. Absolutely, that's how it should have been. I mean, that was the feedback that we gave during the test, but it's like, I think at that point the die was cast. But yeah, it was a bad idea to have people socket and unsocket and socket and unsocket and socket and unsocket like every 2 seconds. You are changing out a piece of gear and then changing the sockets, and it kind of, to me, more says they should maybe rethink the socket system of WoW in general. It's something that has existed since the Burning Crusade, so 2006.
Yeah.
Probably time to rethink it. Probably time to update that whole system in general.
Yeah, I also kind of wish that WoW offered a way to, if you have
Let's
leveled
go rescue
that class before, that you could set up a talent pathway that you choose the order that it selects those talents.
100%, yeah.
Because, I mean, sorry to complain about this gaming issue, but like, it is kind of irritating when you level up like every couple of minutes when you're in like a really high XP chain or whatever. Then it's like I start to get irritated with how much
Well, they have the whole
pointing
starter
down.
build thing that's locked in and wastes one of your build slots, and it's like, whatever to that, whatever. That's fine. But like, let me set up my own. I think there are probably add-ons, or at least there's probably the possibility of making an add-on that would let you like set up your own. But how about if that's just built-in functionality? There really should be
I'm
just
a
like
little bit
more
behind you, so
built-in functionality of that type. This is a good quest, although I am
I
in
don't like
combat
that
with a
quest.
bird. Well, I mean,
Yeah, you're in combat
it's
with my
definitely
bird.
not a good quest in the like objective speedy sense. Just the idea
Literally
of
another
I'm
one
gonna
right
kick
here.
this Pandaren until he gets
Works.
back to town.
Until he
The
works.
idea works for me.
Okay. Well, come here, Laurel. Let me kick your panda until you get back to work.
Yeah, that's right.
Lazy panda.
That's redundant. Come on. This is definitely not so great, waiting for these stupid birds to land. Anti-melee prejudice that they have. They hate melee. They love range. It's true.
Do
I've
they?
seen it. I've seen it. They do. I mean, I'm
Okay.
Fist of Furying this thing and it can't hit because the monster's too high up in the air.
Oh, okay.
Clearly, it's range favoritism. This guy's so upset. He's been kicked back to town. He's being forced to do stuff.
Oh, hello. I hope to see you again soon.
A cat just came in and greeted me and then got a little pet and then walked off.
I definitely agree with that, too. I think they redid the UI, and I think it's pretty good for a default UI, I guess. But there's definitely a lot of stuff I would like to see improved upon, and I think one of the biggest ones is the nameplates. The default nameplates are bad.
Yeah.
They're way uninformative. They eat up a ton of
The big
space.
issue I have is, as a healer with the party frames, like, I can't see debuffs that are below a certain duration threshold. I
Yep,
also can't.
also true.
I also have to either set it to debuffs that only I can dispel or all debuffs, which doesn't really differentiate them at all unless you choose that setting. So like that's a
Yeah.
big misstep because sometimes I want to know, like, quickly at a glance what the debuff is and whether I can dispel it, but also if it's one I can't dispel, I need to know if they need more healing.
Yeah. I mean, even just
Because of
like
said debuff, it's just a failure,
I like my
really.
party frame to be relatively small, but like
Yeah.
we're not getting any debuffs for me to dispel at the moment, but whenever we do, it will be readily apparent. You need hypervision to be able to see the debuff and see what it actually is. It is going to be
Yeah.
about 4 pixels by 4 pixels on the
Yeah.
debuff frame. I have the only way to know what that is to already know what it is before it was applied. There is no way
Right.
to read and react to a
You stole all
debuff
my
that is.
honeycombs.
Yeah, that's
Thief!
right. That's right.
Thief!
There is no way to be able to like read and react to a debuff that is, I mean, the size of a piece of lint on the screen.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe the best, whatever, like hope-inducing thing is they've said repeatedly that they want the updated UI to be a work in progress. It's not just something that they're doing the one update with Dragonflight and then stopping. And that has been true. They have continued to make updates based on feedback throughout Dragonflight. I cannot remember any like literally one specific, but they have continued to make updates, so that's been good.
What am I missing here? Oh, I
I'm
need
missing a
another
chunk of
mudfish.
honeycomb. I think you're missing a fish.
They're respawning.
But I would
All
say,
right.
like, I think nameplates are definitely a very big weak spot in the current state of the base UI, where they basically don't say anything at all except for the monster name.
Yeah. And you can only choose between percentage or health remaining or health lost, and I'm like,
Oh, well, for unit frames, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, how about How about multiples of those?
That would be good. See, now I have all these pieces of gear, and all right, here we go. It's the gear shuffle again. I have 3 pieces of gear to upgrade.
Oh, I totally forgot I need to open all these. Oh, I finally
Yeah.
got the Thundering Orb. Should I use that?
Oh yeah, it rules.
Is it good?
I mean, it's my favorite one by far.
Okay, I'll switch to that. Hmm. I just got that voucher. I just got one of them.
Oh, you just finally got your first voucher?
Yeah, I finally got one.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not
coming,
gonna scrap the rare gear yet, but I'm gonna scrap
Oh.
all the green gear here, and then I'll fix my transmog, and
one.
then I'll be good to go. I mean, I like that the transmogging is free. That's excellent, as it should be.
No problem. Just meet me over here. I have some health pool issues happening.
Yeah, I would agree. You know, I would think, you would think, that with them now making a game where Mythic Plus is very much like, I think they understand that it's kind of the primary game mode for the largest group of serious players, hardcore players. That they would make a lot of that stuff with that specifically in mind. You know, it's not like Mythic Plus existed 20 years ago when they were making the original UI, but it definitely has existed for the last 8, and they made remade the UI in the last 2. I am loving how much damage I'm doing as a Windwalker. That's been nice. I'm also liking this. Heroic Leap, baby. I probably should play a Panda Warrior, even though I've never really been a fan of plate-wearing Pandaren. I think they look pretty silly. Over this way, I think, and then back into the right. No? Oh, it's interesting. This is very similar to a Legion cave construction that was built exactly like this, where you would come up here, and then there was a pathway up to the right, but definitely isn't one there. I guess that's the extent of the cave. Hi there. Yeah, more target of target stuff, more info like that would definitely be good. I mean, it should be in the base UI at this point. It's so essential to know if the spell is being cast on a warrior or a DK or like the healer or somebody who has full health versus no health. Like, you know, all of that factors into whether you're going to interrupt or whether it's like a massive damage loss to interrupt because it's going on a warrior. That should just be in the default UI.
Oh, those are shared. That's great.
Oh, and these stalkers are the guys that we need to kill for the Panther Fangs, and they're stealthy boys. 2 teeth from one guy. All right, I'll get this last one since I can zip over here super fast. Oh, never put my meta gem back in. Whoopsie.
Oops.
That's okay. It's in now. All right, let's get some Panthers.
I just got another piece of gear, so just
Ooh.
one moment here.
Yep.
Put my gems back in it.
Yeah. We're outside of the area where the Panthers are. Right,
yeah,
cool.
We're doing a real bad job here. Don't be like us.
Yeah. Yeah, I also have unfortunately given up on the idea that I will be allowed to get that axe on my warrior. I really wanted it, and then the patch ended, and I just accepted that. Like, I don't care. Season 4 will exist, and I will do weekly raid stuff for the sake of guildies and all that, and that's fine.
Hi, I'm Laryl.
And I did Mythic Plus stuff, at least to talk about it, and you know, I do think the dungeons in Season 4 are like fun now. I think that they had been like that in Season 1 and 2, I think I would have liked all the Dragonflight dungeons like quite a bit.
Where are you headed? Oh.
Back to handing these quests. Hi there. It's going all right. We're doing Pandaria. I've actually been having a lot of fun with the Pandaria stuff. More so than Season 4, which is where I was going with that.
Welcome. Travel safe. Farewell.
Alrighty, apply directly to the forehead. Oh man, this is quite a throwback.
I had something to do over here first.
Oh,
Apply a
that's
mask.
unfortunate. Yep, we slap masks on the face of these guys for the quest. Apply directly to the forehead. Shout out to all the teenagers who weren't born yet when that horrible commercial was on, but there used to be a commercial for a product called Head On, a scam style product that was somehow on TV. And it would just repeatedly say, head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, to apply directly to the forehead. Just over and over again for the whole commercial. And I think the implication was that it did something for you medically, but they didn't say that, so they couldn't legally be held responsible. You know? Pretty smart. If you're trying to sell what is essentially a tube full of, I don't know, wax to people that they can rub on their head and then feel fine, or Tylenol or whatever, yeah, there we go. I'm surprised it had any medical qualities at all. But that works. That is so much stupider of a way to apply Tylenol than to just take it the regular mouth style way. Excellent. People always be scamming, as we know.
Yes, of course we remember we're old.
Yeah. We're not that youthful, but we're not that young, but we are youthful, spry. But aged and spry. I'm not that old. I'm ancient in internet years, though. All right, so I'm supposed to hand this in, but the guy is elsewhere. Maybe it's over here.
Stunned repeatedly by this quintessence of despair.
Who am I supposed to hand this in to? I think I just wait for this guy to stop talking, and then it'll be possible. I love a good scam. Oh, man. There he goes. Ken is finally running back. Oh boy.
May your days bring you joy.
All right, whenever Ken stops hanging around, monkeying around. Yes.
I couldn't turn it in. I had to wait.
Yeah, he was
You
well,
were
he
done
was
as well.
he was up to some monkey business.
Okay.
Uh-huh. That's
All right.
right.
I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Do
I
it.
don't know that I really want Whirling Dragon Punch. I really want more like Sky Touch, but you know.
Well, are you gonna tell us or what?
Yeah, exactly. Let's head down here. There's a quest on the way here, Poisoned. I don't know if you picked that up.
No? Can you share it?
Oh, maybe. Yep.
Okay. That statue's poison.
Oh, there's also a quest over here. Crane Mastery and Profit Mastery. All right. I'm going to share both of these. You know, I think there's something that I have come to realize finally, which is that women, I think, don't realize the obliviousness of men for the most part.
Young women don't.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Young women don't recognize the obliviousness of young men. That's what I'm getting at.
Just what you want to hear. Yeah. Well.
That's right.
Boy, this is a slow-moving quest.
There's
I
not a lot
feel
of
like-
guys to kill for this
Okay,
quest.
they're over here. They're
Okay,
over here.
good.
Oh, don't go in there. Healing effects reduced by 50%. I thought it was a buff because it was like
It did look like a
sparkly and
buff,
green.
yeah.
But no, it was healing reduction by 50%. That's what
Mortal
it was.
Strike, that classic buff we all know and love. They really only
Yeah.
put like 3 guys up that we're supposed to kill to get blades from. Oh, actually, there are some guys over here too.
Okay.
And we need to kill these carp hunters and Krasari huntresses. So
I know you said carp hunters, but I heard
Crap
carp
hunters.
hunters, and I'm just gonna go with that.
yeah, they kick cars around.
Yeah. Okay.
No
So-
tiger blood.
That's something. There's 2 in here.
All right.
and
Charles
3 in here.
Sheen. Oh, I love the idea of calling him Charles Sheen. That really brings me a lot of joy.
Ooh.
He makes him sound like a bank and not a psycho.
Oh, Charles Sheen. Yeah.
Charles
sounds like an
Sheen.
investment firm.
That's what I'm saying. I like to go down to the
Charles Schwab.
offices of Charles Sheen and Associates, yeah. Looks like we're done with the Krasari blade guys, and now we just need to kill more of these crap hunters and what's the other one? The tigers. I have my doubts about Battle-Scarred Veteran. I think it'll at least function. There's been a lot of discussion about like, oh, maybe it'll be good now. I mean, I think the problem is that there are too many good talents around that are like competitive. It's possible. I just don't think it's that great. I mean, I think the reason that DK like prefers its particular brand, Purg, is because Purg is like an actual proper cheat death, and BSV is like not really a cheat death still, in spite of the rework.
That was like an Ellison bubble.
Yeah, I
Long
like
time no
that.
see. Ellison speed bubble.
I could be wrong. It could get used in
Lerald's often wrong, so. Could be
Oh, there
that.
we go. Perfect. Found it. Look, that's the disease. That is the size of the disease icon on my character whatever. Like my frame. I mean, how would you know what that is unless you already knew what it was before you looked over there? It's 4 pixels by 4 pixels.
It's for a surprise, obviously. Surprise, you have a disease.
Yeah. Okay, we're done on crap hunters. We need to kill more
Gotta kill
Krasari.
tigers. Gotta
Yeah,
find
that's
all
right.
the tigers and kill them.
Okay, I killed one here and it gave 2 vials of blood. So they may be shared or it may be differently distributed, but worth a check
I'm
because
coming back.
that's 1/6 of the way through the quest, if so. That is exactly my thinking. I think that's a good way to summarize it. It is both Will of the Necropolis and Purg, but Will of the Necropolis is good because it doesn't have a 3-minute cooldown, and Purg is good because it is an actual cheat death, and this is neither. It's doing the classic thing of be one or be either, but don't be nothing. You're doing nothing. Be sure you take the... Okay, you already did. Okay, great. Tiger. We're kind of fighting with somebody else out here for these tigers. Some demon hunter. Okay, I got a
2
couple.
other people, actually.
I got a couple out here to the east. Maybe. Oh, they phased. Never mind. And that's an alliance camp you're flying into. Careful.
Flew through it.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with it. I've died there before.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Chasheen. Oh, Charles Sheen. Immortalized, the nicest, coolest guy in the world, immortalized as a tiger in WoW.
Nicest.
I said coolest also. I was clearly being a serious
Coolest.
man.
I have issues with both of these adjectives.
You don't say.
Now, if you were talking about his brother, that's different. Oh, are these tigers? Nope, these are
Really?
new
West of
guys
Us
with
is cool.
axes.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hand this quest in to Daggle Bombstrider,
I would say this is
because there is a
probably
follow-up.
one of the worst ones we've come across so far.
Yeah. Daggle Bombstrider does have a follow-up for the Crane Mastery with Needlebeak, so you could at least hand that in. And then we could just keep looking around for more tigers. Ha ha
Oh,
ha
good, I
ha.
leveled up.
Oh, again. I will say the leveling has, as predicted, gotten a lot faster as we've gotten higher level. Like we were at 30 at some point in leveling yesterday, and then before I realized what had happened, we'd hit 40, and then I was like, "Oh, sweet, we're 40." And then it felt like 20 minutes later we were 50.
Where is this turn-in? I don't see anything here to turn into.
I don't know what you're trying to turn in.
I have a question mark right here for...
What's the quest?
Trying to figure out which one it's saying is done.
Poisoned? Poisoned we hand in to the west of here.
Search party.
Search party.
Yeah, speak with Chesendon Chaser at the Krasarang Wilds, at the Krasari Runes in Krasarang Wilds.
Do I have that quest?
I mean, I guess not.
Interesting.
You're not eligible for it.
I don't know.
Okay, well, it says it's supposed to be complete here, yet there's nothing here.
Great.
So, there's that.
Oh, God, I hit a tree. Surely these tigers will spawn.
Here's a tiger. Here's a tiger.
I found 2 on the other side of the tree from you, so I'm gonna beat
Okay.
these guys up and get no
Nope,
blood.
nothing.
Come on.
Yeah, this is a shitty quest. This is
This is the
probably
worst
the worst
one.
one we've encountered so far.
I think this is maybe what turned a lot of people off to Krasarang Wilds. Not this quest exclusively, but this idea.
I'm guessing I'm phased from this guy being
Yeah,
available.
seems
although
evident
there is
to
a
me.
tormentor here.
Okay, I
don't
killed
know.
another over here. I got 2 more vials of tiger blood.
Alright, give me a moment. I'm in combat with a tormentor guy.
I'm stealing a huntress from somebody else, so... Or 2, actually. And I'm not stealing them at all. But you will need to get over here.
I'm at a total of 6.
Yep. Oh, some of them are stealthing or something, because that one just sort of spawned out of nowhere.
Well, I can run around doing this.
Yeah, I guess that would explain why they're so hard to find.
There's one.
Alright, great. Oh, it would be convenient to be a demon hunter, I suppose, for this quest.
Still sucks.
Yep. Okay, I'm coming over this way. I think there are more to the south. Yeah. I'm not going any closer to that town, and neither should you, though.
I mind soothe them. They're not gonna attack me.
Yeah. This quest is bad. It's not good. I only need 4 more vials of tiger blood.
I need 5.
Ugh.
I know. This is
Just
the
this is the
longest we've spent on a quest
the
so
most
far.
violently momentum annihilating quest that we've done thus far in, like, I mean, for quests that aren't actually bugged and uncompletable, this is one of the worst quests I think I've ever done. I mean, I like that idea. Some sort of group utility would be nice. It seems like right now they're just completely not addressing any of the group utility issues and disparities at all. Okay, I have one on me, finally. It seems like they're just going to stick with the idea of DK having death grip and mass grip and massive tankiness, and Prop Pally having spell warding and bop and healing and like all of the stuff that's been a problem throughout all of Dragonflight. Not acknowledged. It's actually good that it was like that. Brewmaster and Prot Warrior group utility being horrendous and then nerfed. Acceptable. So, you know, that's concerning. I don't think the classes are bad. I definitely think that they're actually pretty fun. But the state of group utility is a real mess. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, I see one across the... Yeah, I couldn't get to it in time. Well, that's annoying. Yeah. I mean, I like what they've done with the AoE taunt. Okay, I got another one on me here randomly. This might do it. I think the AoE taunt as a, what is it, 75-second cooldown AoE taunt and AoE interrupt. I think that's pretty decent. Probably could be shorter, but really, I think, like, Vengeance Demon Hunter clearly just needs to be nerfed even more. Their particular flavor of utility is just so incredibly overpowered for Mythic Plus as it currently exists. Oh, got another one over here to the west, or east.
I'm done.
Good for you.
Oh, I thought you were done too. I thought you
I
were
wish.
saying there was one so that I could finish or whatever.
Nope. All right, finally. Done, 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 done. Get me off of this awful, awful, awful quest.
Yeah. Crane Mastery and...
Yep, we go
Pocket
kill Needlebeak
Mastery.
and Chushin. Did level me up, so can't complain about that aspect of it. I think I'm actually going to come over here and do...
Yeah, it keeps telling me there's a quest turn in right here, but there's nothing here.
Needlebeak is
So-
right here.
I'm just gonna stop tracking that shit. Very confusing.
Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to them doing something to make the current state of crowd control more modern. I really think, you know, if I had the singular criticism of Blizzard that I had to like nail down, it's that I think they're
I'm in
way
combat.
too conservative with all of their changes. Way too slow, way too conservative. They tune and rebalance and redesign the game at like a glacial pace. The amount of content that they release compared to other MMO companies is pretty great, but like I don't know, I compare everything to Path of Exile, which is probably not a fair comparison because they're really operating at the top of the game. But I can't help it. They're able to put out massive amounts of new content that rival like most WoW expansions, it feels like, every 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And they do it with consistency, with no massive gaps or droughts or anything. And they've been doing that way for about a decade. And that's really impressive. I mean, I think that Blizzard has aped their approach to consistency, putting out new content every 8 weeks. And I genuinely think that's great. I think it has been really good for the state of the game and Dragonflight and moving forward. I think it's a good thing. But then they need to do stuff like actually balance the classes as well so that people will want to play something other than, you know, the meta tank that's occupying 80% of the player base. Like, that's not something that should take months and months and months to rebalance. And it took most of a year to rebalance. It was like that from the PTR for patch 10.2 all the way until several weeks into season 4.
Hmm.
All right, what are we doing now? We need to blind them and get skitter glands. Okay, there's one guy that we need to kill over here. That's pretty easy. Okay, that's done. Yeah, I mean, enhancement's fun. It's a very keybind heavy spec, but it's very, everything is on a cooldown, and so you just press all the cooldowns one after another, and then now you're playing enhancement shaman as best as anyone can possibly play it. I do
haven't been
like it though,
opening
it's
my
fun.
boxes again, and so I'm just overflowed with
Yep,
boxes.
I'm in the same boat. I'm now killing these
Yeah,
jungle
same here.
skitterers to get their glands, which is pretty gross.
Hmm.
I'm over here with the glands.
Yeah, I'll be over there in a moment. I need to
Oh,
gear.
I forgot to socket in these belt gems some time ago. Great. I was just sitting around not having a lot of my tinkers equipped. That sucks. I do have a special place in my heart for Shaman, but I've said this a lot of times over the years. I say it every time I think about how many... I have well over 100 days played on Shaman. And I think this every time I think about, like, the decision. The day I decided I am done playing Shaman, I quit playing Shaman. I went back to tanking, and I never looked back, and I've never regretted it once. There's never been a single time where I thought, like, oh, man, I miss playing what is probably consistently the worst class in the game, like on average since vanilla until now. Like, they've had a lot of positives. When Fury Totem was great, it remains great. Been a lot of times that it was good, but like just on average, balance wise, they're probably tuned to be the worst class in the game most consistently. Basically the opposite of Warlock. Like Blizzard's most hated child.
I think Hunter is Blizzard's most hated child.
No way.
Oh yeah.
No way. I mean, Hunter
Oh,
has
yeah.
its ups and
They're so
downs.
flimsy.
Shaman
They're so
has
flimsy.
down. Well, yeah, Hunter has been on a pretty steady down streak for basically this whole expansion, but they've had their ups. They've gotten legendaries. Like, class-specific legendaries.
And yet...
Sylvanas died and gave Hunters her bow. You know? When is Shaman ever getting anything cool? Although I did think they had probably the best class haul. Oh, tons of skitters up here. I like the Shaman class haul a lot.
Yeah, I like it too.
Good class mount too, the elemental thing. That thing was awesome.
Okay, I'm done.
Yep. Again, not a Shaman hater. Just I felt hated by Blizzard by playing it.
Something in the water that aggroed me that
Same.
I couldn't get away from.
Yeah, something in the water was hitting me and
But I couldn't see it.
dazing me, but also not keeping me in combat, so I have no idea. Yeah, Mage is always going to have a spot. Mage, actually, more than Warlock, is probably Blizzard's, like, most god-kissed child. If you had to really stop and think about it. Yeah, it's definitely true. About hunters. Yeah. I don't really think about PvP so much, but yeah, Rogue has always been pretty great in PvP for one purpose or another. And then their ability in RBGs to just like completely solo a point. Like, not that I ever think about RBGs. Last time I thought about a rated battleground was, I guess, the first season of Shadowlands when you're forced to, and then before that, like, Kata. But Rogue being able to just completely solo objectives. Like, ridiculous. I think that's the thing that they've missed on with rogues in more recent years. They've just made them so capable of, like, staying alive way too easily on their own, basically. I'm sure rogue players would be furious to hear anybody say that they're actually too good. No, 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 no. We need more buffs. I mean, that same philosophy is how Prop Paladin has remained pretty consistently great over the years and somehow managed to maintain the, like, semi-spammable ranged blanket silence. There's a rare to the southwest here. We should kill this guy, get out of combat with him, and then go kill that rare.
He's already in combat, so I'm tagging.
I'm getting there. Garn the Toxic. Yeah, you're about to meet Larold the Toxic. Toast. Alright, that guy just said his same one chat line in my chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He said it 14 times at the same time. Cool. Yeah, it's the control that's really the problem for Rogue. Like, I mean, it's the thing that makes the most sense for them to have. But obviously, if they had all that control and no damage, then who cares? If they had all that control and damage, but then they die in one hit, then they would cry about it. And that has always been Blizzard's approach to quote-unquote balancing them in the past, is to make them just instantly die if a caster or a warrior looks at them. And that makes them sad.
True.
And so then they don't want to take away all the insane control, because that's the whole archetype of the class and has been for 20 years now. But that's what makes them completely overpowered. But then if they took that away, then what are they? They're just warriors. Tanky and do damage. I don't know. I don't envy anybody whose job it is to balance WoW. I know it's impossible.
I wasn't looking at chat for a moment, but Dragon, you're right. Yeah. Thank you.
One more surveyor to kill for me.
Yeah, and then I gotta collect more.
Hot
lotus
damn! Lot more flowers to pick for me, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if you were here when we were talking about Larold having like a separate channel for other games.
Just something we're kicking around. Nah, I mean, it's gonna happen. Just haven't done it yet. I want to play Hades. I want to play Hades on, like, I don't know if stream is the right, but either on stream or just like VODs of playing Hades and talk about it.
Yeah, so...
And then same with Elden Ring.
We actually have 4 channels, but unfortunately, we did not like Diablo 4.
No.
And...
No thank you.
So we decided not to do content for it. We did play it immediately upon launch. We were really, really psyched up for it. But we ended up
probably,
not because,
if I had to pick, probably
reasons.
the most disappointed I've ever been by a game. I don't think I've ever been as disappointed by a game as I was by Diablo 4. Truly, truly an underwhelming experience.
And so we decided not to go with that. And then we were going to do Overwatch content. These all have brand names already as well, and they have channels. We were going to do Overwatch content, but Larold's not really into Overwatch. It's just me. And so we were like, okay, well, let's just do WoW and Path of Exile, like go outside the Blizzard universe.
Yeah.
And so we did. And then Larold's been talking recently about how there's a bunch of games that he doesn't really have anywhere to, like, post any content about, like...
Hades and Elden Ring, mainly.
Elden Ring. And so we thought, well, maybe he should just have a separate miscellaneous channel for that stuff, because we did a poll where we asked people if they were interested in other content on the WoW channel, and we got pretty much a resounding no. So
it was something like 60-40 or whatever, but when you're doing something that broad, it needs to be like a pretty resounding yes. It needs to not be like Nah, it needs to be like yes, yes, yes. It needed to be like 70% yes or more for me to be
I
like, yeah, we could do Diablo content on the WoW channel. With it being like 60, 70% no. It's like, nah, hell no.
I didn't get credit for this.
Click the Water of Youth, fool.
Yeah, I did. It didn't give me credit. Okay, finally, it did. I clicked like 3 of them.
All right.
Is it because I didn't like kill him or?
Nah. All right, handing in these quests and then opening a ton of boxes and then, oh man, I can't wait to swap some gear out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm very, very into Elden Ring and all the Soulsborne games, and I like the world of those games a lot. So I'm gonna stand by this guy's side.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
that
twisted by his side too.
that
I
was
guess.
a quest. That was fast. I liked it. I liked how fast it was.
Yeah, it was great.
Yep, good quest. So it'd be nice to have a place to talk about Elden Ring, especially with the upcoming DLC, which I am super duper excited for. But obviously, that doesn't make sense to talk about on the WoW channel. It's not Elden Ring.
Mm-mm.
I have been noticing an increasing number of references to FromSoft games in WoW. There's a quest in the alpha named Fear the Old Blood. It's like, all right, so I guess somebody was playing Bloodborne recently as they were working on this quest. Because that's obviously a Bloodborne reference. Good. Bloodborne's great. Shame it's not on PC.
I like when this UI bugs out and then I can't actually move the gems around.
Yeah, I've had to close my panel a lot of times. All right, time to fix my transmog again. I mean, I'm loving the free transmog. That's nice. That should just be in the game. Transmog doesn't need to be a gold sink.
I have no idea why transmog is a gold sink.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the idea of having a bunch of gold sinks built into the game. That bit of removing some gold. Basically trying to undo the horrible mistake they did with really, I feel like all of the gold sinks that they put in every expansion are trying to undo the mistake of Warlords of Draenor, adding just like more gold than has ever been added into WoW in a single expansion before or since. And you kind of see that with all of the like mission tables and world quest rewards being like, you'll do a new expansion, then world quest rewards like, 101 gold for doing this 10-minute world quest. Okay. Bit stingy. Sometimes they'll throw a bunch at you, though. Like some of the weekly bags from this expansion that'll randomly give you like 10,000 gold or something every now and then. 1% chance to
Yeah.
get 10,000 gold. Standard reward is 200. I mean, I love all the stuff that they're proposing for the next expansion, the Warband. We have 2 quests, or at least I have 2 quests to hand into
I
these
gotta,
Profit Mastery ones.
Yeah, I just need to scrap some gear real quick.
Yeah. I'm going to come hand these in and see if there's a follow-up. Nope. There is not. Good. And I didn't get any actual like armor pieces from the 2 boxes I got from handing in those 2 quests. I just got
Doing me
upgrades to
dirty
my
with
cloak.
this. They keep giving me a high level offhand, but then they don't give me any, or a high level main hand, but then they don't give me any offhand to go with it. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I've been hanging on to offhand or one-handed weapons, even like old ones for that same reason. Like sometimes they'll throw me a 2-hander and that's cool, and sometimes they'll throw me 1-handers and that's also
What did
cool.
you turn
But
in?
the crane and the 2 ones for killing the beasts over here. And we're good. I was attacked out of the air by a Krasari huntress. I was attacked off of my mount, dazed off of my mount in the air. Alright,
I
well,
still want to know why this quest won't turn in. Like, it doesn't, like, it's
I
just
don't know.
phased forever, I guess.
I guess so. Okay. We should go south and hang out with the anglers while we're here before we leave this
Okay.
part of the zone. Because we're about to
Alright.
go over to the west to the Temple of the Red Crane and do all the stuff over there, which I actually do remember liking. But since we're over here on the east side of the zone, we should come over here and pick up all these angler quests. I already have, but I can't share them for some reason. So
What angler quests?
there's like 3 of them over here.
I don't have any quests here.
You don't have any quests there?
No.
Did you learn how to fish? Have you learned how to fish?
No, probably not.
Oh, I think you have to do that in order to pick these quests up. And I do think there's a fish trainer around here somewhere. Oh, would you
Yes,
look at
there
that?
is. Yes, there is. Nat Peggle. He's a fishing. Okay, I'm trained.
Now you have quests here?
Yep, and I just turned a quest in Nat Peggle.
Oh yeah, I like that. I've done that in the past. Just the brass knuckles with mongoose, so you have exploding or lightning fists. Yeah, I think they look pretty good. All right, I'm gonna what do we do? Scavenger hunt. I think that's the one with the raft, or I don't remember. Doesn't matter.
What?
There's
go
this
out here?
quest here with the raft.
Yeah, I picked it up.
I thought you click the raft and then it puts you on the raft. Nope. I see. I remember this quest now. Okay, yeah. Let's come out here and collect some rusty shipwreck debris.
Okay.
I thought it was more like a vehicle type of thing. I couldn't remember.
It's the world's most interesting water vehicle where standing up and bouncing makes you go faster.
That's right. And then what you do is you come out here and you fish.
Oh yeah. Let me put fishing on my
I love
bar
fishing.
somewhere, I guess.
Huge fishing fan.
This
Eh.
is content, people.
That's right. Hey, I mean, we're getting 5 debris at a time. That's not too bad. Where do I want to go, talent-wise? I could get Whirling Dragon Punch right now. It's so easy. It's not really that great of a talent, but, you know, it's this filler skill that I can use. It doesn't do bad damage. It's just, you know.
It's just
You
not
actually,
good.
well, you actually have to have Rising Sun Kick and Fist of Fury on cooldown at the same time, which is sometimes yeah. Doing outdoor world content stuff, I don't know. I feel like they're not often both on cooldown at the same time, so actually getting Rolling Dragon Punch off is kind of iffy. You're almost better off just investing in other stuff that you can definitely always get off. Probably just take stuff like Meridian Strikes, get more cooldown reduction on Touch of Death, just like Touch of Death every... It's not a lot of cooldown reduction, though. Especially considering you're not actually in combat all the time. It's probably like 15 seconds of cooldown reduction in real practice, so going from 90 seconds to 75, who cares? I like Jadefire Stomp more than Bone Dust Brew, but Bone Dust Brew is definitely better right now. Alright, I am done fishing this stuff up.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah, that's right. We do have 2 more interesting quests to do after this. They're both kill guy quests. Kill Snapclaw and kill Narjon the Gulper.
Okay.
Yo, can I help you with something?
Yes.
I got your back.
How much rep did we get from that? 1,000 anglers rep. That's not as much as I had thought. So I had heard that all the reps in this game mode are increased by like 1,600%, but I'm guessing the anglers are not included. Because... No, this isn't messing with UI. It's using their regular default Blizzard UI. Or, I mean, not default Blizzard UI. Like, just, you know, it's on real servers, like regular WoW servers. So she's using, like, all your regular WoW add-ons and UI setup and stuff. So that's been a positive. I've definitely liked that aspect of it, along with every other aspect of it, more than I liked Plunderstorm. But WoW PvP's not for me, so Plunderstorm was just like a non-starter for me.
Where is this guy?
Down in the cave and then up out of the cave a bit. My many procs are banishing this guy to the nether realm. You're close enough. That was pretty much, yeah, that was pretty much my experience as well. And I basically never let anything, like, go by without me doing it in WoW that's not PvP, but, well, Thunderstorm was very clearly PvP, so I didn't do it. We did enough to talk about it, kind of figure out whether we enjoyed it or not, and then I had a very strong feeling that they were going to do, like, an increased XP or increased rep weekend or something toward the end, and then they did. They doubled all the rep gains after having buffed them, like, several times via hotfix. And just, you know, it's not that I didn't have
also
time,
found it,
but
a bit suspicious that there was a lot of like hype for something that we thought was very much unfinished.
yes,
And we weren't about
definitely,
to fake
definitely,
that.
yeah, definitely didn't want to be disingenuous with our feelings on it. Oh, I see. Okay, so the Narjon the Gulper quest is way west of here. I remember this. I remember they would send you all over the zone. So let's just go west and just do more quests. And then while we're there, we'll kill Narjon the Gulper at some point and get the ring, and then we'll come back and hand that in then.
Okay.
I mean, just like with this event, I think it's a cool idea that they're doing just interesting stuff with WoW. I like that. I think they should do more stuff that's like interesting and clever and weird and redefines the base game, like stuff I've already said. A lot more aggressive with class changes and class tuning. It should be something that is more of like a every couple of weeks type of thing. They make significant, like, not class invalidating changes, because you don't want people to be like every 2 weeks feeling like they need to, oh, I have to change mains every 2 weeks. But certainly more than every couple of seasons they need to do stuff to rebalance classes. Stuff with the gym system definitely needs more work. Like that should be completely redesigned, I think. I don't know. Definitely a lot of room for creativity that I think they're exploring in these game modes that don't count and probably should be applied to the actual base game. I do not remember this quest line at all. But, whatever.
Help me up. I took an arrow in the knee.
He took an arrow
Oh,
to
God. Wow. That's a very recent cultural reference.
Thank you. I'll be okay.
the reminds me of Cataclysm taking an error 37 to the knee.
That's right.
More Sarah incoming! My knee. I'm sorry, I cannot fight like this.
Legion was a good expansion. It was probably the like absolute low point for quality of life for non-hardcore players, though. Like, I think it is the worst they ever did for casual players. The amount of grind that you had to do daily to like maintain a character that was remotely competitive was just should be illegal. I think it literally is illegal, the amount of like world quest grinding that they had in the game, and you know, in some countries, like just the amount of time
Don't forget
that you had to
legendary
spend.
farming.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The amount of hours you had to spend farming stuff to get legendaries and AP and everything else is just
No, a bit much would be
truly evil.
having to farm for like 6 or 7 hours and then being done with something. Insane amount is basically Legion.
Yeah.
An unhealthy amount.
And they made like what I would describe, I think everyone would describe as significantly worse, dumber decisions to try and counter that in Shadowlands, where like Shadowlands, they then made it so that like, well, if you go If you play your warrior and your arms, then you want to go Night Fae. If you're playing your warrior and your fury, then you definitely want to go, I don't know, Vinthier. And if you're prot, you have to go Kyrian. And if you want to swap back and forth between those, you can't. And yeah, so like if you're a hardcore player and you want to play both an arms warrior and a fury warrior, you have to make 2 warriors and play one as Night Fae and one as Vinthier. Like, just extremely awful. And that's probably the low point for, like, hardcore player quality of life.
It sucked.
It was bad. It was definitely, like, my least favorite expansion ever. I still hold it up as, like, the bottom of the barrel. But I think for casual players, I think Legion was more complained about because even like casual's maybe not the right word because it's such a like ill-defined term, but I think about people who like are raid loggers, raid loggers, and they play at whatever level they do, but they mainly raid log. They were just completely screwed by that expansion. Like by design, they were screwed. Did these goldfish stop attacking me? Stop pulsing me into combat? Thank you. Always glad to help. Oh, it's always very nice to hear that we have helped someone.
Indeed.
What the hell was that lightning thing? Oh, it's this. Proc, Purged Fear. Cogwheel cooldowns reduced by 80%. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I immediately Flying Serpent Kick into the water. I'm going to just turn into a Thundering Orb while I'm out in this pool, by the way. Not a big deal.
One more fish head thing.
Yeah. I need to kill more of these guys and
Me
poke
too.
more traps, so...
Yeah, I haven't poked really any traps, so...
Oh, wrong guy. Whatever, I'll kill him too. Nice.
Oh, I have some over here I didn't loop. Yeah, I mean, casual is not a quantifier, Like,
Exactly.
everybody has different ideas of what's casual. Like, right now, I consider myself casual because I am not playing at the level that I used to. I mean...
I'm casual right now. I'm not even playing 3 days, like raiding 3 days a week for prog.
He's only
I'm
raiding
casual
2
now.
days a week, even though he's
Ridiculous.
clearing Mythic. I mean, it's... That's casual for us from being in a guild that day raided starting at 11 a.m., and day raiding for 2 weeks when the new expansion launches. So, that kind of level where you're doing prep on 6 characters to get them ready for the raid.
And really
and
feeling
you're
like it should have been
doing-
more than 6, too, for what that's worth.
Yeah, you're doing multiple splits. I mean, in a previous guild, we had 8 characters ready for
We're
splits.
done on these
Like,
guys, yeah. Yep.
It's a lot. People don't realize just literally how much work it is to achieve those levels, those rankings.
Yeah, and I think something that, like, as much as I've always pushed back on the idea of esports, I've always found esports as a term to be very corny. It is definitely, as someone who comes from a sports background, it definitely has an overlap with sports, just the amount of, like, we talk about practice. We talk about practice. Not a game. Not a game. Not the game that I live and I die for. We talk about practice.
We talk about practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that you do, a lot of the stuff that is just so massively time consuming and doing all of the like setup and so on for day rating is just doing like split after split after split on characters of content that isn't like particularly difficult for a large coordinated group, 30 people all doing heroic, whatever the current rate is, and normal, whatever the current rate is. But, there is definitely, like, not just the time commitment, but, like, a mental commitment. Like, I don't know, there's a skill to kind of being able to be cool with doing the same thing a billion times, basically. It's definitely, like, a mental illness. But it's a fun mental illness at times.
I can't. The emoji thing is blocking part of this question. I actually can't. Oh, there we go.
I don't do a lot of stuff outside of like I don't really. I'm not a go out for fun type of person. I would say I spend a lot of time playing and thinking about video games, and have over the years.
Um,
I mean, managing
yeah, I
time is
think,
definitely the most difficult part of it.
yeah, managing time is literally our biggest, like, the biggest thing that makes us panic because we have like a lot of projects that we want to do, and we have a lot of like, we really want to launch a community Discord server. So I'll just say it. Our studio name is Skipping Sleep Studios, and that is
Yep.
what all of our brands fall underneath. So we have WoW at Night, we have Overwatch Overnight, we have Diablo After Dark, we have Path of Evening, and all of those brands follow under our studio name. So we want to open a Discord for the studio name, but um, we also like being able to answer questions on YouTube, and we answer a lot of questions. I'm
That's
sure
true.
all of you that are watching know that already. And it just will really eat into the time that we can do that to also manage a Discord server.
Yeah.
So we're constantly just thinking about how will this work with our workflow? Will we still be able to do both things? I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would say time management has definitely been like a thing that's been challenging for us. I feel like I don't really watch TV shows or do much of anything that's not in some way related to working on a channel on like most of the time.
Exactly, Dragon. It's just we really don't want to disappoint anybody.
Yeah.
But we also want to pursue these things. And so we're just trying to find a happy balance of like, if we did open a Discord, would it be members only, or would it be public, or because it would eat in, like, when it comes to questions, like what should we prioritize answering? Like right now we're sort of answering every single thing that we possibly can. We really do
Yeah.
try really hard, you guys.
That is true.
But and that's on both channels.
Yeah.
So that are like up and running in public right now. But it's difficult to like consider like how many of those questions could we answer if we also had the Discord. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would we answer
And then
only
there's the other
subscriber
thing of like
ones, or
content moderation and stuff too, because sometimes, like, to be
sometimes people
blunt
do
about
be
it,
wilding out.
sometimes there are just nasty little shitheads on the internet whose whole goal is just to be a mean little asshole, and that's not usually the case. Usually I feel like
Oh.
stuff is misunderstandings, but there's definitely a non-zero amount of those people. And
Oh, Dragon, we
they
are
are
not burnt
nice
out
big
by
time
any stretch of the
wasters.
imagination.
No, not at
You have
all.
no idea what kind of easy mode we're on right now because we're not in a place where there's a day raid happening. So
Yeah.
we're fine. We're totally fine. We just want to make sure that we don't like compromise the quality that people have expected of us interacting with the community. We're not sure if the Discord would just like enhance that, or if we'd be splitting our time two different ways and both would be bad. Like that's our
Yeah.
concern.
I would agree. Yeah, I definitely don't feel burned out with any aspect of WoW or Path of Exile or anything right now. Like I'm enjoying all of the games a lot right now, in spite of all the criticism that I have voiced about WoW,
Yeah.
of which there is a great deal, and I do feel strongly about it. I do, at the end of the day, still like this game a lot. I'm playing
Yeah.
a temporary game mode that basically does not count, so I can get cosmetics for my character in the real, like, I mean, I think that alone probably says enough. I feel like I've seen a significant amount of criticism of this game on social, like this particular game mode on, Twitter basically, and I don't get it. I don't feel that way at all. I think this is very fun. Not these guys. I don't know how to inspire these dudes. Oh, we have to kill guys near them to make them be inspired? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. I kind of remember hating this quest now that I think about it.
What is?
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. You know what? You have made me burned out by mentioning Tusks of Manaroth Farm.
Yeah,
Ugh.
spoiled it.
Ugh. God. That's how you do it. You drag these
I
dudes
see
over
that.
and then you kill them on it. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see that. Okay. Well, oopsies.
Yeah. Will
Let's
these
just do
little
it
guys
correctly, I
count?
guess.
Yep, they do. The little dudes count
Okay,
also. Oh, that's
fantastic.
good.
That's awesome.
You know what I should probably do? I'm not gonna though.
I'm trying
Take
to bring
the
this guy between
moves,
these two.
the taunt move speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that got both of them, and then this guy's gonna die before I can get it over to that other one. Oh well.
Yeah. He was stunned anyway.
Should I? What would I drop to pick that up? Move speed taunt. Imp touch of death. I don't need it for outdoor stuff. There's nothing
Alright,
that.
well, here's the guy.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm gonna bring
I
him
suppose I
between
could put
these
it in
two.
a terrible summon white tiger
Over here.
statue, but
I don't think he'll hit both from where he's at.
I really, really like heritage armor, and I seriously wish that they had made a
Okay,
pan.
let's
I
take
mean,
this
it
one
seemed
over
like such
here.
an obvious thing to do. Is Pandaria heritage armor for this
Is
game
there a
mode?
sad guy over there? Yeah, you're gonna take him over here.
I got the speed taunt. I got the speed taunt rocking. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not where the mobs are. It's where you
It's
are
a
when the
buff on
mob
us.
dies. Okay, got it.
Oh.
Okay, that's easy.
Okay, well, let's just kill
I
this
mean, it
guy.
doesn't matter. It's the last guy, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, you pulse it around you. So if you were
I'm glad
ranged,
that
you
we
could
have figured it out now that
more
we have
ranged
none to
favoritism.
go.
Once again, fix your game, Blizzard. Stop
I am level 60.
straight range favoritism. We know it. I really want that Jadefire Stomp. It looks cool. I like it. You're 60 already? Oh,
Yes.
man. I just hit 59.
We gotta kill this
Oh,
guy.
yeah, we gotta
Okay.
clear the pagodas.
Yep.
Pagoda. That's a fun word.
Kind of like Banoodle.
Yeah, I like Banoodle. I cannot believe they didn't make heritage armor for Pandaren with mop time walking remix thing, time running. Come on. It's so overdue. They're the only race left. The only one. Troll. Troll and Draenei now have heritage armor. I was gonna try and I don't know. I was trying to think of a way to make fun of how incredibly bad I think the Draenei heritage armor looks, but I don't know. Maybe I don't need to pile on. It's so bad. It's terrible. I like that they got a cool toy though. That's neat. All right, now to the West Pagoda. That's true. It is lame that male trolls don't have beards. I just want to look like Chen. I just want a heritage armor set that looks like Chen Storm Stout. I kind of want to have the same beard as Chen Storm Stout. I've really always just wanted to be Chen Storm Stout. I love that quest line with him and Lily. That's good stuff. I enjoyed doing that yesterday, even if it's not actually a great quest line. I like it. The Shaw of Despair is down in the basement. Oh, why don't you meet me down in the basement?
No, thank you.
Shout out to Waycrest Manor. I was sure that why did I Serenity and then Lightning Orb, Thunder Orb? Whoopsie. I was sure that dungeon was going to be terrible.
Player.
That's correct. I was sure
Yeah.
that dungeon was going to be horrid. And then I actually liked it a lot.
No loot? Really?
Yeah, really. There's a lot of Shaw in this Soul Pandaria. Oh, snap. 220 gloves. All right, we're getting up.
There is no time for celebration.
And we're swapping.
Many followers
Oh,
of
there's.
the way.
Did you know that there's no time for celebration?
Meet me near the
Many followers are blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know.
Indeed.
Oh yes, that classic haunt of despair that's underneath the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He's haunting the stairs.
That's right.
Time to get out of here. Temple of the Red Crane. Complete. Oh, nice. Big. 39 item level upgrade to weapon and transmog fix time. Engage. That's good.
Transmog fixed time engage.
Do you want to go west? Do you want to go west and complete the quest going west?
Yes.
Okay, there's a rare along the way. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wait a minute. It's a Zandalari War Scout.
What?
We're high enough level to kill him. Oh, but he sucks to fight. He's going to kill us. Whatever. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Ooh, he does suck to fight, though. I remember the olden days. I remember the olden days when Fist of Fury gave you a parry wall. I think that's a PvP talent or something now, which that is something I like that they've done with PvP. World mode talents, they're pretty fun. Got him! Oh my god. We both hit him with Slay for a lot.
Oh, I got a nice big belt.
I got some trash. I got a helm. Looks bad. I'm going to drop an orb here to destroy everything.
Okay.
Trying to decide whether I want to swap out these speed boosts for haste boots, and I think I do. Speed boots. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I was told when I tried to use the Pandaria map toy earlier, you know, let's look at it again. Map. A Storm Stout's Guide to Pandaria. You can't do that yet. All right. Maybe at max level they'll let me do it. Maybe once I have all of the flight paths.
Yeah, I can do pretty much all of the others. I think I did every single one of them already.
Yeah, I did.
But I can't do Pandaria.
Yeah. That's okay.
I need a moment for
Okay.
official cat business.
Okay, I also need to AFK for a second, so we'll be back in just a minute here. All right. We are back.
I got called a kiddo while I was AFK. What?
Kiddo. Alrighty. Bye-bye. You're already gone, but bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
That's right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's see. Where are we off to? Did I put all my gems back in correctly? It looks like I have. Okay, great. I am on my way up to you to get the Mogu artifacts, the Korjan Reclaimers, and rescue some captives. Oh, one captive per slave master killed? Okay, then. Well, the Mogu artifacts seem pretty easy to scoop up. Is the slave freeing or captive freeing shared by the look of it?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
I think.
Yeah, it is. Well, okay, but weirdly they need to be in front of you. That's so strange. That's such a like old WoW weird artifact of like strange character design. You're casting like free captive, and then the target has to be in front of you. The captive freeing spell doesn't go off, but you can start it while your back is turned to him.
I'm in combat with something.
Oh, fun! That's always a
Don't know
a
what
fave.
it is. Something.
Windwalker's so fun. So good. Oh, hello. I see a lot of incursion huntresses coming to get you. Looks like you...
Where did they come from?
I
well,
don't know,
we're
like
good.
a alliance camp or something?
I guess. I didn't really go that far out of this area, but okay, whatever.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. One more captive to free. I'll get that last guy. You got him already. Okay, cool. Now you need more Mogu artifacts, but I'm good on that
some
front.
little panda has been stealing all the ones I've been trying
Yum,
to
yum,
flip.
yum, yum, yum. Delicious. I've been
Some
eating them
fat
all up.
Panda
That's right.
with an appetite for artifacts, I guess.
That's right.
Ugh. Alright, I'm all set.
Okay, great. I'm flying back down to the south. I'm going to get some shrimp and grits while I'm down there. Some biscuits and gravy.
We're already in the southish.
So the north
area.
of the south.
Yeah, we are in the north. It's true.
I don't even know about shrimp and grits, or grits and gravy, or biscuits and gravy. Not in this part of the world. None of that. None of what I said is true. 174 item level weapon? Yes, please. And thank you. And I'm also level 60, so, you know.
About time.
I caught up to you. Oh, I have unspent dragon riding glyphs. Okay.
That's good.
I don't know why this UI randomly popped up. Does this mean that I can learn Second Wind now?
Could not tell you the answer to that.
Yes. Yes, I can. I don't think that UI was supposed to pop up, but it did. I'm level 0 with the Loam Niffin, by the way.
I don't have the UI.
I don't think it was supposed to pop up, but it did. So I have Second Wind. So, la-di-da. Good for me.
I'm the one that needs it.
You want to go west?
I think there's a macro for pulling it up.
Probably. Script for pulling up the dragon riding window. Yeah, probably. But
I'm looking.
I don't remember. It's weird because I already had all of the dragon riding powers except for Second Wind.
Yeah, I really want Second Wind, actually.
I know, I miss it. That's right. Shout out to being level 0. I'm not even level 1. Level 1 is an account-wide unlock. Every character is level 1 with everything. I'm somehow level 1 with the Veldrak and Accord on this character, but I'm level 0 on everything else. I think hitting level 60 made me level 1 with the Veldrak and Accord, which then unlocked the dragon riding page, and I don't think that's supposed to happen. I think you're supposed to stay level 0 on everything. Yeah. I think I have war mode on somehow. My name is in green instead of blue. I don't care. I mean, I clearly don't have war mode on. But why is my name PvP style? I don't know. I don't know. It's not like there's going to be any war mode enabled alliance around here for me to rumble with. So, it's fine.
I'm looking to see if I can open it.
It's officially okay. I'm really looking forward to getting that Jade Fire Stomp with my next level. Stompity stomp. I know it's not as good for like AoE stuff as Bone Dust Brew, but we're not exactly doing Mythic plus Pandaria, so. I was so hyped when we came into Dragonflight and they were saying, we're going to do Pandaria dungeons. That's part of Mythic plus. I was genuinely excited.
I got it.
And then we got one dungeon. We got, oh, that's interesting that it defaults to the current season in the Dungeon Journal instead of Mythic Pandaria. We got Temple of the Jade Serpent, one of the, like, all-time most evil Mythic Plus they've ever made. And then that was it. Then it was just all Kata Mythic Plus. Come on, man. I feel very bait and switched by that. It's like being offered pizza and then they're like, well, yeah, it's, you know, it's like, it's a tomato on a rice cracker. That's basically pizza. Cheese? No, not at all. Although, they have said they're going to do Kata Dungeon again next expansion, first season. Grim Butthole is one of the options, and I initially I thought, I don't know why I heard that as a different dungeon, but I heard it as something else. And I was like very against it. But then now that I realize that it's Grim Butthole and not whatever other dungeon it was, I'm actually on board. Grim Butthole's great.
I actually don't mind Grim Butthole.
I think it's great. I think it's very hard, or at least it was found as being very hard back in the day. And I think it's going to destroy people as a Mythic Plus dungeon. But I like it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
good. I finally got a chest up.
Okay, you saving envoys has counted for me. Thank goodness.
Okay.
I actually feel the same way. I actually like some of the Shadowlands dungeons and Miss Eterna Seath. I think we both agree. Miss Eterna Seath, it's on our list of dungeons we like. Mots.
Yep, would play it again.
Would not do the other side again. I would.
No, I don't like
Whoa,
that.
that's an all-time bad dungeon for sure.
That place sucks.
It's just the core construction, the core conception of the dungeon that you have to like leave the main area and go do these side wings over and over again. Poor. Just a poor dungeon, top to bottom. Need to rescue 2 more fellas? I got one in my sights.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to think of other dungeons from Shadowlands. Okay. Halls of Atonement. Pretty good. Actually, very good. I like that dungeon a lot.
I like Halls of Atonement.
Plaguefall. I'm going to call that a pass. No thank you. That's a no thank you style dungeon. If offered, I would say no thanks. Necrotic Wake. I know people like Necrotic Wake, but I really think it's the same thing as Neltharis, where people only liked that dungeon because they were able to use the stupid spears to like trivialize huge sections of that dungeon. I think if you take the spears away, which they should, I don't think people would like it all that much. I like Tazavesh Streets, though. Just Streets, not Gambit. Spires of Ascension, I thought was fine. You have a particular fondness for Spires.
Uh-huh.
All right, you're on for family. I'm flying over to the southeast.
I'm scrapping some stuff. Give me a second.
Yeah.
My bag's full of things.
Yeah. And then I really hated Sanguine Depths early on. Like Season 1, Sanguine Depths was truly evil. But then in later seasons, once it got some nerfs, it wasn't actually as bad. But that final gauntlet before General Call is just... ugh. Just bad. It's just tough. And then Theater of Pain, I'm okay with Theater of Pain. I actually like that more than Plaguefall.
My bag is full of gems. My bag
Yeah.
is full of gems.
Same. So many gems.
I just hear the Vanga bus is coming.
That's right.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the fixes did feel pretty good, especially I really miss her, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I did actually like those seasonal affixes. It's like, on the one hand, I liked the idea of scrapping all the seasonal affixes and scrapping more affixes in general. Like, I do think affixes are generally pretty anti-fun. But seasonal affixes definitely helped. If you're gonna like bring back the Dragonflight dungeons in Season 4, there needs to be some sort of fun, positive affix. I mean, I think that really is the missed issue, or the missed opportunity.
Sooth?
Yeah, there are quests to the south that we should do. But I think that's a missed opportunity with Mythic Plus. Like, they have talked. I remember this. Maybe I'm off. I remember it from like Legion, but maybe it was BFA. The idea of Kiss Curse, where like you get a positive and a negative from the affixes, and that just seems like such a clearly positively good, like a good thing. I don't know.
There's a treasure down here, though.
Yeah. Well, there's also a quest down here. Buried Hosen Treasure.
There's a couple treasures down here.
Yeah.
There's this one. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I think even the idea that's not a rare. That's just an elite. Okay.
Yeah,
just the idea of having like distinctly positive affixes that are more positive than negative. Because whenever they've done the Kiss Curse idea, it's like 90% bad, 10% good. Buried Hosen Treasure.
Off my mount.
Yeah, they're messing around. They're dead already. Jeez. Oh, okay. They dropped the treasure map. Got it. Okay, and the treasure is north of here somewhere. Is it here?
Yeah, probably.
Nope.
Okay. Might be here.
Or here. Banana peel. Ooh, banana. That is a very large whale off the coast. Shrouded Cetacean. Unga Treasure Hider. I'll be killing him real quick.
I found it.
Okay, great.
It was in that one. For me.
Okay, great. Oh, well, that wasn't it for me. So, I continue to search.
There's supposed to be a thing down here, too. Let's see if it's down.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think they really missed on Everbloom. I liked Everbloom a lot, and then I think that having like all of the little monsters in Everbloom burst and bolster and so on was just very bad. They just really missed on Everbloom as a dungeon.
Oh no, I DC'd.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Yep, you DC'd trying to fly out of the water. Rookie mistake. Never try to fly out of the water.
I already floated to the top, and then I was trying to leave. I had done it earlier.
It's one of the things they struggle with in this ancient old game is anytime you mess around with the surface of the water, you never know. You play in a dangerous game. Being
Whatever.
partially submerged and partially not submerged. It's one of the first bug fixes I can remember from all the way back in vanilla. This bug fix where if you tried to charge while you were underwater, you would just guaranteed disconnect in vanilla.
I remember when Demon Hunter double jump disconnect. Oh wait, never mind.
Huh. Demon Hunter still has the disconnect bug on
No.
like snapping their camera when they
That's what I'm saying.
fell rush. Yeah.
I'm just logging around to other characters to get my mail and stuff because I absolutely know that I have to wait for the timeout on that. There's no way it's gonna log back.
Yeah, and there's nothing I can do to move you.
Nope.
The only other quests that I'm aware of in this zone that we still need to do is the quest set that we're already down here at, the Novelli Lagoon quests. So I think we do these, and then I think we have to actually hand in the quest that I have to restart, or I have to reload. I can hear you pinging me in Discord, and people on stream can also hearing it. Well, somebody's pinging me. And I have to reload Discord because my Discord has just turned into a gray screen again. So that's pretty cool. 1 second. Hello.
Hello.
All right, I'm going to turn on streamer mode so that people aren't hearing my Discord pings. But also, hopefully Discord will actually work good. There we go. That's better. All right, you're back online. Excellent. That wasn't too bad. So yeah, so I think we have to actually do the breadcrumb quest, that worn stone plow. I think we actually have to do that to be finished with this zone, but I know we have to do these quests over here that I'm at. But I think that's it. I think we're almost done with Krasarang. I think it's a pretty fast zone by comparison.
There's been a lot of back and forth here. It's kind of irritating, I think. I didn't really like this zone.
Worst one so far. Definitely the worst one so far. I mean, it's, you know, I thought most of the other dungeon or zones were pretty good though. So
the other dungeons.
Yeah, we haven't really done many dungeons yet. We've done not a lot of scenarios.
Well, we've done them all before.
Oh,
so.
I've definitely done them before. You'll get no argument from me there.
Not like it's the first time. Did you ever do the achievement for the event at this beach where you had to be here on Sunday morning at like
you know what?
a specific
I
time?
have never visited the Wanderers Festival at 6 p.m. on a Sunday out here. I have never once done it. I have been meaning to for years.
No time like tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll remember for
yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I do remember this quest kind of stinking because of the birds that we have to kill. Taking a little bit to actually get them like gathered up, spawned, whatever. Make sure you're looting the birds too. I got an emerald one down here. Now I'm going to this crimson one.
Leveled up.
La-di-da. Oh my god, you have so much more stamina than I do.
True.
Okay, another crimson lorry. Right there. I got 4 crimson tail feathers from that guy. All I need now are emerald. You know what? This quest, not so bad. You need Dusky, so you need to kill Dusky Lories. Like this Dusky Lori I'm slaughtering right here. Poor bird. Seems rude. Can't we just do a quest where we, like, pick their feathers up off the ground? I don't know, maybe these birds are impolite. Maybe they had it coming, you know? Maybe they're just made out of pixels and it's fine.
I'm not done, so I'm just looking around for more birds.
You're not?
No, that
Oh, you
only
need
gave
more
me 2
dusky.
feathers,
You
I
need more
needed-
duskies. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got one right here.
I'm done.
All right.
There's a rare up.
Oh, I'm making my way over there. Oh, it's another. It's a Zandalari Warbringer with a lot more
Oh,
health than
God.
the last one. So I am going to be dunking all my fixing my gems here real quick. Do I want a horrible haste gem? No, I want a mastery gem. Actually, wait. I have 3% leech. I'm gonna put in 1 leech gem. Give myself 11% leech. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm ready to rock. Let's go. All right, I have started out by using Touch of Karma, so hopefully he won't just instantly kill me. Oh, he's hitting pretty hard. Or maybe it's the Vengeful Spirit, I can't tell. Ah! I was about to health pot because I was worried I might get killed by the next auto. And I did. Alright, let's see what actually killed me. It was all the Zandalari Warbringer. Great. Alright, well I'll just go Brewmaster for this. That's easy enough. Oh, thank you. I haven't, Oh, this is a Bear Druid, and he is level 16. He is not ready for this. He is going to die instantaneously. This boss is going to look at him, and he's going to die. All right, man. Just don't do anything dumb like pull while I'm still setting my bars. I got a lot of points to put in here real quick. Okay, that's pretty much done on the one tree. Now I'm just fixing the other. Then I'll be ready to go in a second.
Yeah, I recently started doing like the dragon racing quests, the dragon riding quests, and the on several characters because I realized that it was pulling in a ton of gold a week. So
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Okay, now I'm ready to rock. Let's do this.
let's do it.
That's right. Probably should have held that exploding keg for this Vengeful Spirit, but that's fine. Just gonna shred this thing real quick. Not a lot of complexity going on with the Brewmaster rotation at this point. Just a lot of keybinds. Yeah, this is easy enough. I mean, it could be more interesting, but that's fine. Oh, frontal cone. Didn't realize that was what Thunder Crash. What is it called? Thunder Crush. Okay. Didn't realize that's what that is, but I guess so. All right. Let's hit him with the orb, the lightning orb. This is not doing much damage anymore. I don't know. You know what? It's done 10% of my total damage so far. So I guess it's not that bad. I think this guy just has a lot of health. There's something that keeps causing my Rising Sun kick to get randomly reset on the cooldown, and I don't have a problem with that. Is that like a Krasarang Wilds bonus or something? I kind of vaguely have this memory of Krasarang Wilds having like weird combat bonuses for you where like your skills would reset their cooldown and stuff, which is cool. Oh,
hell
cool.
yeah.
All right, let's see how much reputation this actually gives. I've been told that the increase is like 1,600% or something. Okay, I have, what am I, 200 of 6,000 for August Celestials. Press that button, and that gave me 2,200 instead of 1,000. Oh, 2,000. Okay, it's not as much as I thought. That's all right. It's okay. I thought it was going to give me like 15,000 XP or rep or whatever, but I'm not going to say no. All right, back to Windwalker. You know, it is true. I have noticed that, like, back when they had the do 3 daily quests, or all the different like things that give you bags in each basically every day you had to do 3 daily quests or whatever for, like, what was that, Legion BFA and Shadowlands. They had some sort of daily thing that you had to do. I did feel like I actually did a lot more daily quests, world quests, whatever stuff in each zone every day than I do now. Like, I have, well, I don't know why I'm looking on this character's rep page, but like in Legion, I probably handed in like 40, 50 Paragon bags on every one of the reps. And then, like, I was looking on my monk like last week, and I maybe have handed in like a couple of Paragon bags on all the reps. I don't want to do Unga Ingu.
Me either.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go hand in the Lore Walker on the lake.
Oh, you don't want to do the riding a raft?
I don't. Well, I flew over
Welcome.
a bit faster. Can you increase my move speed again, please? Okay, great.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this is their idea of faster move speed. Yeah, while swimming. Okay, great. Cool. Thank you. All right, time to kill some sharks.
No good.
I'm in range. I'm auto attacking you. Why am I not counting as? Keeps telling me I'm out of range. I feel definitely like I'm in range. Okay. These sharks are getting the business over here. Although Fist of Fury, as usual, feels like it does no damage. At least it's consistent. It has always felt like it deals no damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good skill. Fist of Fury has never been a good skill. Even in the points when it does acceptable amounts of damage, you're still sitting there channeling. I understand what they've been going for all these years, like, thematically. I appreciate the idea of super fast kung fu punches. But, like, look at that damage. Yuck. Now look at that damage. Yes. And we're done here, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. All right, and then we need to go, you're already there, south to kill Nahasa, who is down below. Great. I'm making my way down there, slowly.
Somewhere down here.
Down, 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 down into the reef area, maybe? Yeah, it does seem to keep you in combat for a while. Oh, I found it. Okay, it's over here. Yeah, I think that Fist of Fury bug is still around. Definitely a lot of feeling like I'm in combat way too long. All right, he's toast. My God. I like how not balanced this game mode is, and how that's actually been like part of their selling point, their sales pitch. Is like, what does the launcher say? I can't remember. Something along the lines of like, balanced, maybe not. Fun, definitely. Something like that. That's pretty good. I like that. I think that's smart.
Greetings. I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, picking up
May your days
this
be
quest. All right, I don't want to stick around to listen to the tale of the hungry crocolisk. I'm familiar.
I got disconnected again.
Yep.
Didn't try to fly. Literally just try. Oh, maybe not.
You're not offline on my end yet. Just crashing.
I don't know.
Crashing, thrashing GPU.
I don't know. Can't tell.
I'll tell you if you go offline. Hmm. All right, time to fix transmogs again. Huh. Hello, welcome to the party.
Hey. What's up?
My Discord is bugged out again. It's just a gray screen. I don't know what is causing this bug, but I've been having this happen for about 2 or 3 weeks now, where sometimes it'll just default to a completely blank gray window. Very cool. That is definitely a new approach to streamer mode, where the entire screen just turns off. You know what? Nobody on a stream is going to be able to read what I've been saying in my Discord if the entire screen is just a gray blob of a window.
True.
So it works.
Yeah.
Boom. Level 61. Oh, yeah. Jade Fire Stomp coming my way. It's really not very good, but I like it. I knew it was not very good the whole time I was playing around with it in the Shadowlands beta and even parts of Shadowlands Live. I knew it was bad, but you can like things that suck or even because they suck. And that's what I was up to.
Yeah, like the movie Heathers.
Yes, exactly like the movie Heathers. Or the Top That scene from Teen Witch,
God.
with which I am familiar. All right, we've done it. We've finished Krasarang Wilds. We've gotten Chin Stormstout's Keg Transmog. Yes, I love it. And
There you
I've
go.
gotten a belt transmog.
Immersion.
Or, I mean, a belt upgrade.
Immersion.
That's right. Immersed as a drunk panda.
All right. There's 15 people watching. I'm gonna put up a poll. Let's see. What do we
do
what do we
next?
do? Let's see what we do next. If people are even
I'm with you.
actively watching.
That's true. I like the idea of doing something next. We could go hand in that breadcrumb quest. That's not exactly a long thing. It won't take long, but that it is something we should do.
Okay.
I don't know. What?
There we go.
Trying to figure out what Tinker gem I should put in. This is just a heal. This is a thing I don't want. This is a heal. This is a heal thing. This is like a buff proc for the group with stat, which isn't that great. This is like a very weird damage proc. This is like a cooldown thing. Or no, it's a damage and stun thing, but it's only when you use
I should
cooldowns.
have added another choice for more story.
All right, let's take that. All right, now I need to trash this belt and fix my transmog again.
I don't even know if poll works on mobile. I need somebody to actually
No
tell
idea.
me if it does. I have no idea.
Yeehaw, I've got myself Chin Stormstout's Keg. Now all I need is the entire rest of his outfit, and I'm good to go.
Right.
All right. You want to go east and hand in what lurks below? Get a little
Sure.
bit more anglers rep. And then we can go worn stone plow. And then from there, do some dungeons, maybe?
No, let's see what the people have to say.
So far, it's a 50-50 split.
It is.
Listen to the river.
All right.
We're trying to implement democracy.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Somebody's going to invade and steal all of our oil and implement democracy for us.
Not that kind of democracy.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Whew. They heard about our kitchen with all the oil in it, and they were like, we gotta enact freedom now.
Oh, I didn't pick up that daily. Oh, that's just Nat Peggle, right? The whatever.
Yeah, that's the one where it's just like, hand in coins here every day, all the time, and you can do it as much as you want. Yeah, I know. I played Pandaria, I remember. Ah, my boss add-ons loading Galleon in really set my FPS to 0 there for a moment. Stone Plow is to the west, so let's go west and warn it. We've already been here and warned them, so this is a very, like, anticlimactic type of deal. But this is a breadcrumb that ends things for Krasarang Wilds.
The wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cinematic. Great. Oh, actually, no. There's a bunch of quests now to do here.
Fine day.
Okay, I'll be there in a moment.
Dang. With all of our friends from Valley of the Four Winds. Like Mud Mug. That is a terrific visual. Trying to back up far enough to get us the image of him, but I can't. He follows too closely. The way his mouth is opening in that like nightmarish animation, that's tough to look at, but I'm doing it. It is both tough to look at and I can't look away. The wiggle bone physics that are going with his little mustache clipping through him over and over again. Yeah. All right, you're here. You picked up these quests. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good killing you're doing over there.
Thank you. I'm a holy priest and therefore your top DPS today.
That's right. All right, I'm gonna blast this winged
God.
commander with Kinkin's mask. Take that, idiot.
Oh god.
Oh, they're getting philosophical now. They're like, why am I here? What is the meaning of, etc. What are some other philosophical questions? What is reality?
What am I? Who am I?
Yeah.
Hello, neighbor.
Yellow.
What is objective truth?
What are these markers? What do we need to get at these markers? Oh.
Yeah, Bertrand Russell was always asking what the markers were. You're right.
You guys, this poll, come on.
Perfectly nailed it. Even split, just like I like. Democracy in action.
Yeah.
All right, time to hand over more beer to our friends. One more set of guys to hand beer over to. Zhu's wardens, these cowards back here in the back. Oh, they seem to be fighting with crossbows. All right, I take it back. They're my friends, after all. I shouldn't be insulting them. Who would ever do that to a friend?
I don't know.
Not me, ever.
I still need to put.
That's a very large
mask.
guy at the wall that I just have now noticed. How he was so large I couldn't see him, you know? One of those type of deals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Have you been masking up these guys?
No, I haven't masked up enough, guys.
All right. Well, once you're done masking up these guys, I have some bracers I need to swap to. Wow, that is a huge jump in stats. 74 crit rate or 71 crit rating up to 250 mastery. Yeah, that's big. That's big
I'm
McLarge
actually looking
huge.
for the guys that I can use the mask on. Oh, there we go. There's one.
Hmm. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Brittle, Wind Weaver, and Explosive Barrage. Okay.
What were you saying? You want to go kill the Colossus?
No, I think that's how this quest line culminates. Right now, let's just kill.
Can't. I'm looking for more guys to put the
Oh.
mask on.
All right, well,
Still need
slap some
2
masks
more.
on big boys.
There aren't any big. There's like I'm looking at
I'm
them.
looking at one right there. There's one. I'm looking at 3 of them right here, all within spitting distance of each
Great.
other.
I'll be over there in a moment.
Yeah.
Killing a guy right.
Bam. Got him. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be playing with dumb old Jade Fire Stomp with how much moving around we're doing. Like, I don't know that I'll ever even get a cast of it off, really. I just think it looks nice. It's just pretty. It's not even that pretty anymore, though. They made it less blue, you know? Alright, students no more. There's the incubator who's around here somewhere that needs to be killed. Needs to be got. There's a couple other guys down here too. Ichthic Tendon Slicer. Fearmonger? Just waiting for it to spawn, I guess. Can't remember this quest. I think they spawn in like one at a time or something. Yep, here's the Fearmonger. This seems very much like it would influence like later world event design, like stuff that exists right now. Where I mean, you can see this guy has spawned, like he's visible, but he isn't attackable. That kind of thing. I think this is sort of in the vein of old world events. Or new world events, I mean. New world events are in the vein of this old thing. Where you're leading guys around so that they'll activate dudes. Yeah. Weird. I'm liking that call out. Scary circle, huh?
Let's keep moving. I see another big. That made me hungry.
Okay. That's pretty annoying.
Stay away. Look sharp.
Got him.
We cannot
Blasting him. Oh, nice slay. You completely demolished my DPS with that slay.
Yeah. Holy Priest, I'll be your top DPS today.
That's right.
Don't worry. The healing gems are like pretty neat, but I don't care.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Who cares about healing? Not it. All right. We're done.
Once again, Slay doing 52% of my damage.
That's right. It's basically just whoever gets their Slay to proc first just gets to hit the guy for like a I mean, it's basically
hell
Touch of
yeah.
Death. It is basically Touch of Death, but it can
Finally
like
got
crit.
a chest upgrade again. 234.
Yeah.
All hope is not lost.
Okay. Is that James Hong? That sounds like James Hong. I know he did some voices in Mop. I think he must have done that guy. Master Bruised Paw.
You can do this, but you cannot do it alone. You will need
Yeah.
Busan beast. Yes, I believe
All right, let's go, Miss Fanny.
Miss Fanny.
Miss Fanny. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm looking up Master Bruised Paw voice. James Hong. Called it. Nailed it. Dear
Well,
God.
I guess we have our answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Dear God, James Hong has been in over 600 films, TV shows, and video games. That's absurd. That's too much.
I'll leave the poll open for another 5 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever. I don't
Yep.
want to go over here. I don't want to beat on the guy.
All right, I'm using my martial arts training to strike my way out of the stomach of the Ichthyc Colossus.
Same.
I'm in his tummy right now, but he's gonna explode in a
Mhm.
big, like a tornado of blood and guts, of bug guts. Me blasting my way out of the. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be the fun climactic reveal, not the anticlimactic. Keep punching. He's ready to explode. Blah. All right.
I'm still
Punch.
punching.
Yeah, well, I'm still punching too. I think I might have gotten my way out, maybe. Oh my god, still more? Come on.
I don't like this quest.
No. No, no, no. How many times must I punch this monster from the inside? I'm strong. James Hong taught me how to punch. Yeah, there we go. We're the saviors of Stone Plow.
What is it? Beware the western wind.
Ay, 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 ay.
That's right. All right. Time to swap out shoulders because I got ones that have actual stats on them instead of just stupid avoidance. Which is fine. That's cool. Okay, the rest of these are scrap. So we're scrapping them, and then we're fixing our transmog again.
I'm moving my gems again.
That's right.
Again.
There's
Love
a
moving
commander's
'em.
cache or something in here. Oh, it's in the building upstairs. Once you come in this building.
Oh, almost got in the door, but I was on a dragon. It was too big.
Yeah.
Or the window, I meant.
Yeah.
It was just too fat to fit through the window.
That's right. Okay then. That was neat.
And again, I'm moving my gems.
Yeah.
It's something.
All right. I'm just looking at
All
Tinker
right,
Gems
4
and
more
just seeing
minutes
if
on
there's
this
something good.
poll, and then I'm closing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna scrap gear.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm just looking at Tinker Gems here and just thinking, like, is static charge? You store a static charge every 10 seconds, and then when you move, you blast them. And it's like, I don't like that. That's not fun to me. That's not a fun design. I don't like having to stand still and then move to do damage. Or like just I move to dodge something and I'm not in melee range, so it immediately wastes it. Like I just meh, blah. No thank you.
If you scrap something with gems in it, does it give the gems back?
I don't know. Probably not.
Well, let's find out. I'm gonna put a really bad gem.
Yeah.
Something.
Okay.
Find out if I can.
There's some really good defensive stuff in here. Like, this is crazy. 10% of damage taken grants you healing blood. Every 3 seconds, healing blood is expended to heal you if you're injured. So you basically just heal for 10% of all damage you take, with a cap on it. But like, that's pretty good.
I have good news.
It gives it to you.
It gives it back.
Well, that's good. This grounding, getting 75% magic damage reduction and redirecting spells, and that lasts for 3 seconds on a 20-second internal cooldown, like, that seems great for dealing with, like, a lot of the boss damage stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do Mark of Arrogance. Stacking dot on enemies every time they attack you. That's really good. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. There's some stuff that definitely was disappointing, like, I like this Sunstrider's Flourish, but like at a point where I was doing like over 10k with a lot of my global cooldowns, it was doing like I think 80 damage when you would crit as an AoE. It's like, all right, well, who cares? Who cares at this point? It's not even close to one AoE auto attack per, like, I don't know, every time you crit. Maybe the numbers on it have been fixed. Maybe. But then
Maybe.
Slay's really good. This, when you hit somebody below 10% health, you Todd them. I mean, it's just Todd, and it can crit. It's just Touch of Death. Quick Strike, getting 4 to 7 additional auto attacks on a 10-second cooldown is absolutely freaking insane as Rep Pally or Prot Warrior or Arms Warrior. Just wild. And then, okay, on a lot of other classes, pretty good on any two-hander user. Oh, cool. There's a scroll up here.
Remember what tinkers I had in this.
I think there are too many tinkers. I'll say that. 50% crit chance for
Yeah.
4 seconds after you damage a stunned enemy. I don't think that kind of thing needs to exist. That seems very PvP, and there's no PvP in this game mode. I'm pressing my PvP button. I can't open it. There's no PvP. There's no battlegrounds or any of that stuff. So, don't know that that was necessary. All right, we are able to now do all of the raids. So that's pretty cool. I think each boss that you kill on normal, I don't know that there are going to be many normal raids available right now that aren't just on Oceania. But I think every boss that you kill on normal gives a 12% XP increase. And so that's 6 in Mogashan, 6 in Heart of Fear, 4 in Terrace, so that's 16 bosses. Holy smokes. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in Throne, and then 13 in Siege. So what is 14 plus 12 plus 13 is what, 39? 39 times, and it's a 12% XP increase, I believe. So 468% increased XP gain. That is a lot. I don't know if it counts again for like heroic and, well, there's no mythic, but, and I don't know if it's every single boss and raid or not, giving you that 12% bonus, but I think it's like 468% increase to XP if you kill all the bosses on normal. So that's pretty good, considering like I feel like the XP gain already is pretty good. And I'm at 88%. To go from 88 to 468 plus 88 is 576. I think I got the 1 to 10s on that right. 88 plus 4 is 68. 556. Yeah, it's pretty good. 556. Pretty decent. I assume you could level from like start to finish in one zone if you had that big of an XP bonus on an alt.
All right, they have 3 extra minutes to vote.
Oh, all right. A couple extra minutes to vote. Kitty Cat, the diabetic Kitty Cat, demands Kitty Cat food now.
That's right.
And so he gets his way at all times because he's old. And then after that, it's looking like we'll do some raids, which is fun.
Nah, he needs to go outside.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, now he wants to go out. Okay, then. Here you go, little man. Get that little butt outside.
We don't actually mean outside.
Yeah, he's not outside. He's not an indoor-outdoor cat. He's very much an indoor-only cat,
He's
but
on a sun porch.
he's got a little porch, a little back porch. He likes to sit and look out the window.
For some reason, he likes it out there.
Yeah, he likes it. He's wearing a fur coat, and it's 1,000,000 degrees outside with infinite humidity, and that's perfect for him.
All right, I'm gonna end this poll at 25 minutes.
Okay, so like
minutes to
another
go.
minute and a half. Okay, I am going to AFK for just a moment before we jump into any raids. I'm gonna dance with my UI off.
All right, looks like it's gonna be raids.
All right, I am back, and I heard what you said, and I knocked over my Dr. Pepper before I opened it. So that's going back in the fridge. Hold on. Brief Dr. Pepper detour.
Thankfully, you have backups.
Oh, I definitely come prepared when it comes to soda. But yeah, I'm not going to be knocking over a soda and then immediately opening it over my keyboard. I've killed enough keyboards with
True, you are known
liquids.
as the keyboard killer in all 48 contiguous states.
I've only killed one, but that was enough. I poured a delicious, scalding hot cup of hot tea into my favorite and unfortunately irreplaceable keyboard. And now I have a Corsair keyboard, which is pretty good, actually, I have to say.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's rate, I guess.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we did Mogashan Vaults
Let's
and
do
Heart of
it.
Fear last time, so you can queue us up for whatever is left. We could do Terrace of Endless Spring, obviously, and we can do
Oh, you
all
mean
of them.
You can queue us up. You're right. Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay,
You
sure.
definitely can.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah. Terrace.
Yep.
Do some toes. Tot. There's a hell of a lot of LFR available.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there are going to be any 4 a.m. raids that are not going to put us on Oceanic servers, and that's okay. We'll just do LFR
Yes.
for a little while. You know, it's like I was thinking about this as I was getting my soda. I feel like my gear is really, really good because everything, as soon as I see it, it like dies. I'm not even like, you know, I'm just like, I look at it and it's already dead.
I meant
But
when you could queue for this much stuff at once. You can't
Yeah.
do this anymore.
really, that's a bummer. But even though it feels like my damage is good or my gear is good or whatever, I don't believe that it actually is. I think it's actually quite bad. It's just that everything out in the world is not tuned for the, you know, the possibility of me having like 1 billion Tinker Gems. Okay, we're queued for too many instances. I can't queue for anymore.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to do it all chronologically, like ideally. Do like Toes next, and then Tot, and then Siege. Like that would be ideal. Don't have to, but that would just be preferable. All right, I'll upgrade these weapons to 220 item level. Holy God, that is a big jump. I'm willing to pay 350 for that. About 350. I'm just gonna upgrade all this gear. I don't care. I was initially like, I had a problem with the idea of all the gear being oh, I have to tank for this. Okay, that's fine. I will. But I do have to. All right. I had a problem with the idea of all this gear being like upgraded with the same currency that you use to buy all the cosmetics and stuff, but then I look at the amount that you actually need to upgrade the gear. It's like 300, that's fine. The cosmetics are like 35,000. Like, it doesn't matter. No, I will not be logging. No, I will not be logging. Okay. Oh man, that is a lot of names showing up in my raid frame.
Indeed.
Too many. Oh man.
I forgot about this raid, honestly.
I straight up hated this boss during Prague because we had me solo tank and do most of the like glamorous roles throughout this expansion, including like this fight I solo, or not, I'm sorry, not this fight, the next fight, Megara. I solo tanked Megara, and like that was sick. This fight, on the other hand, I played the complete like the worst role in the world. I kited. Oh, somebody pulled the boss. Somebody pulled the boss. You fool. All right. Well. Yeah, so I had to kite all those stupid turtles that are back there messing people up. Okay, we got Lust. Oh, we got Lust in the form of drums. That sucks. Yeah, so I had to kite the turtles. I had to be the kick guy. I had to do like all the bitch jobs on this fight, basically. Did not love it. I don't think there's this tank. Okay. I taunted this guy, immediately taunted back.
He doesn't want to lose aggro, Earl.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's that. I think he has taunt macroed into something.
He doesn't want to not taunt.
Yeah, I guess.
He wants to make sure every ability has a chance to shine, okay?
No, he's just spamming taunt. He just has it macroed into something. Interesting approach. It's fun to see how other people do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
The blazing turtle shells zooming in, I always felt was unnecessary.
Yep.
Not a big fan of this boss.
No, I'm definitely a #1 hater on this boss right here. Yeah, okay, so if this guy's going to be taunting constantly on cooldown, then I guess I don't want to waste time with Mark of Arrogance, because I do kind of have some stuff in here that's relying on me being attacked in order to do damage. So that's pretty annoying. So I just won't be taking any of that, since he's going to be spam taunting. Just opt out of it. It's fine. We adjust. Okay, Tortos, the awful boss, has been killed. And we're moving on.
And I got new gloves. So that's good.
Oh, I'm in combat with I don't know what.
I don't know if we should have waited for max level to get gear from these things.
No, I mean, they just give... Everything just gives whatever gear. I don't know what I'm pulsed into combat with, but that's fine. I was wanting to change out my gym since this guy's going to be spam taunting the whole time, I guess.
You're saying it doesn't matter? We wouldn't have gotten item level stuff for our...
Well, I mean, we always get item level upgrade stuff, basically. So it's like, whatever you do basically gives all the same gear. Like, heroic raid and daily quest and killing a random guy all give, like, the same reward.
Gotcha.
Which is an interesting approach to WoW design. Like, obviously, I don't think that would work for, like, long-term for WoW, but I do think it works pretty well for this game mode. It's kind of fun. Let's take Hailstorm. Let's play around with that. And then let's see if we can drop Improved Roll and get ourselves a bit of Touch of Death so I can actually cast it in these fights. Oh, I never put res on my bars, says Brewmaster. That's fun. Or Transcendence. Okay, sure. Or Zen Flight. Wow, I really didn't put a lot of skills on my bars as Brewmaster, I guess.
Worst Brewmaster NA.
Well, I didn't really play it much in the leveling
look who's back.
process.
It's a cat.
Oh, yeah? A fat little
Yeah.
cat?
No, he's not. He's going to his dry food bowl. He's fine.
Okay. And he's not fat at all? He's actually regular?
He's not. He's regular.
He's not even big boned. He's actually just regular sized cat bones.
Yeah, he's just a regular cat.
That's right.
Yeah. But really cute, though.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad somebody got the bell. I immediately moved on to the next bit of stuff
This
to
is
do.
also a least favorite boss for me. I think I like the first one better than this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I liked Megara, but I did solo tank Megara, so it was like, you know, like I said before, a glamour role. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
For a glamour tank.
That's right. That is
A
correct.
vampire tank. Glamoring.
That's right. I have no idea why people aren't moving forward to do the next section. But
Because we're killing a
but
cave
do it.
burrower that's attacking everyone.
just could have just walked around it, but that's fine.
But somebody pulled it instead.
Yeah, it's LFR. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Somebody's gonna walk into stuff. It's on the tanks to account for that, and then
Yeah,
just
tank.
get them. I mean, I'm saying it's really on the tanks to account for the fact that LFR people are gonna
True.
walk into everything in the
Need to
dungeon,
account for
everything in
these
the
things.
raid, and you need to just grab it all and pull it together, so that nobody gets held back. It's not about what's doing the. It's not about doing what's the most efficient thing for like
I
a
got the gong.
fast group that knows what they're doing. It's about making sure nobody gets left behind.
I will say we have encountered mostly people who do know what's going on.
That is true. People that we
So-
played with so far do, for the most part, seem to know Pandaria. A lot of enthusiasts. Definitely been some questionable decisions. Like I said, I think some people who were like, I think I'll just macro taunt and all my shield slam. Like, huh. Fascinating how other tanks do it, but that's been about the only thing that I've really been like, well, that's neat about. And that's just how it
Yeah.
goes. People have interesting ideas on how and when they should taunt. It is as it should be. I'm not complaining. It is LFR. It should be damned easy, but this is damn easy.
Yeah, it is really easy.
Like,
The other ones were
defensively.
really
Like,
easy
it
too.
doesn't do... I haven't been falling below full health in any of this, and I'm using a gem that consumes my health to deal damage. And even so, my health has never gone below full, which is cool. Maybe the gem isn't working correctly. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I took it out. Nope. I didn't. Is it not doing damage? It's doing some. Not a ton, but a little bit. Alright, I'll go get that. Megara rises from the mists. No, dude, no. What are we doing here? Just eat all the mushrooms. Just gobble them up. Somebody's going to pull all of this stuff if we don't do it.
I
So
guess.
better to just have it done before we pull the boss and have somebody do something that resets it. I don't even know how you would reset this boss, and I don't need to find out. I'm liking all the stat upgrades I'm getting. All right, let's do this. Thundering Orb, activate. I do wish we were getting real lusts from a shaman or evoker. I guess just a shaman in this group. Hold on, what's in group 5? Shaman. Warlock's out of range. Is he in the area? Yeah, seems to be. All right, cool. Oh, the warrior's gonna tank the head that I was on. Okay.
He's just doing his thing.
That's fine.
You know?
I'm adjusting. That's why I have all these mobility skills. You know, with me being third on damage, it would make more sense to have me on the head that we're gonna kill. But it's fine. I'll just do a lot of wasted damage over here. I don't even know which one people are going to focus next. Hopefully they'll focus the correct one. They are, mostly. They're focusing the flaming head. I'm pinging it, too. I really got to get Charred Passions. Next skill, next point needs to go into Charred Passions. That should have been in there instead of Chi Surge. What am I doing with my points? These are all bricked. Okay, great. Yeah, as soon as anything falls below 10% health, Slay just procs a million times. Everybody does infinite damage to it. Alright. We're gonna kill this thing before it's done with a rampage at this rate. Maybe. The Tantrum. Nope. No, we're not. Hit him with a completely superfluous Todd. I don't remember if it's 3 bosses or 4 in this wing. I think it's 3, so I think we do... What is next? Jakun? Jakun is next. We have done a lot of damage to that flaming head for some reason.
There's a cat watching me from the door frame.
Yeah.
Just like real creepy like.
Alright, time to finally use my meta gem again here. Thundering Orb. Get a bunch of pad damage in real quick. Oh boy. Oh. Alright, and that's another head dead. And, oh, that's the boss. Alright, cool. I was wondering how much longer this was gonna... How many more heads we were gonna have to break off.
Forever
Yeah.
and ever
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
ever.
Okay, then. This is the area with the trash that does the most. And we are definitely going to get all of it because it's LFR.
Yep.
So I'm just mentally
Right.
preparing myself
Right.
for the fact that we're going to get all of the trash in this area.
That's right.
Should probably just... I can't remember which ones will CC me versus which ones will just, like, spawn guys. Alright.
Hate this hallway.
Oh, it's bad. This whole area is terrible. The gastropod, no thanks.
He's coming.
Oh, he definitely coming.
You gonna eat people. I'm gonna
Other
go over
tank
here.
is dead.
I'm gonna go
Destroyed by the snail. Flattened. Alright, I gotta get that Charred Passions in. Nope, can't do it. Already in combat again. Damn.
Yep, same.
Alright. Hilarious. It's enhanced so much by having the death alert add-on going. So every single time somebody dies, I get a nice fart sound playing. So it's just a
God.
series of just.
That's not transmitting.
That's fine.
Or well, it probably is on stream, but
Oh,
it's
it
not
definitely is on
Discord.
stream, and also so it's the sound effect on stream. Just fart sound, fart sound, fart sound, fart sound.
Yeah.
There was the weak aura. There used to be the weak aura. Then the weak aura was killed in the recent update. The I can't remember if it was season 4 or if it was 10.2.7. I can't. I think it was season 4. Killed the weak aura that would play the quest fail sound whenever somebody died. So again, very satisfying when like 6, 7 people die to a mechanic to just hear dong very loudly, play like 6, 7 times normal volume. But, you know, a barrage of fart sounds is also pretty good. Yeah, somebody's going to go up the right side and pull... I think there's something up here. Bone worm or whatever. Bow fly swarm, that's it. Shout out to the bow flies. No idea what that is. Fart sound again. Fart sound. Fantastic.
They're practicing their dying.
That's right. There's a lot of people unhappy about being
Yeah.
killed by a snail. That sucks. You know what I say? It's a snail. It's a snail. It's like being rolled over by a 1 mile per hour bulldozer. Oh, I just got a random lay on hands while at full health. Sick. I feel very safe. Alright, time to jump over to Jakun, and hopefully we'll have most of the group here before somebody pulls.
I'm rousing somebody. Wait a second.
Yeah, I'm just saying, hopefully most of the group will be here before somebody pulls randomly. That would be nice. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't remember if you have to do nests in LFR or not.
No clue.
Yeah,
Again, this is a boss where I stayed on the platform the whole time. I did a glamour tank roll. 2 priests coming, and then we're good. Alright, I am waiting on them. I'm giving them a chance to get here. I'm trying not to be, you know, making anybody have a bad time on account of me.
Mhm.
Alright, let's, that priest is almost here. Alright, they landed. They're ready. Let's go. I have no idea how this works. I cannot remember this fight in the slightest, other than that there were things to jump to, and I think that there is an actual tank swap, and I think that this tank is going to get demolished by this boss if he keeps this taunt every 5 seconds thing going. But you know what? Whatever.
I'm 6th on damage done, so...
Yeah, I'm top 5. I probably need to figure out a better single target meta gem and use that for all of this stuff. I feel like there's a blowback mechanic in this fight. Downdraft. Oh yeah, I remember that name. I think you taunt swap on 2 or 3 on this fight. I just taunted while it was on 1. I think I'm gonna get Talon raked here in 10 seconds. Oh, he taunted back, or maybe he just ripped. No, there's no way he ripped. Where is he? There's no way that the guy doing 5,000 damage ripped. But that's okay. It is a taunt on 2. Alright, cool. I'm not going to taunt until it's about to cast. Because I figure he'll try and taunt again. Maybe I'll wait until he taunts, and then taunt afterwards so he can't taunt. Okay, it's going to taunt, or it's going to cast out of the downdraft. I remember this. So I'll taunt on the 2, 1, there we go, and then here's the rake. Boom. Professional tank. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. This is fun.
This loot pinata? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, could I have
It's
fun?
something.
Well, no, what I'm trying to say is it fun to be a casual, to be an LFR only player? And the answer is absolutely.
In
This
this
rocks. This is
particular
fun.
instance,
Yeah, hell
yes.
yeah. This is fun. I'm liking this a lot. I see the appeal of Classic now. I get it. All the bosses are even less complicated than this. Terrace of the Endless Spring, nice. Good raid. I mean, truly, all the bosses in Classic die in like 30 seconds on Prague, so, you know. You just hitting a training dummy for like 35 seconds with your friends. Everybody's cutting up in Discord or whatever. You're probably doing something very shady when it comes to gold also being exchanged. Yeah, I get it. Not for me at all, thank you, but I get why people like it. And we're in Terrace of the Endless Spring. So far, we are one tank in here. The other tank quit or dropped or whatever. And I'm still in combat, so that's fun. Don't even know... Am I in combat with stuff from the other raid? I know the answer to that question is no, but it feels like maybe. I would like to be able to spend my talent points. That would feel good.
Nah.
All right, whatever. I'm just going to start pulling these apparitions of fear. Oh. You can't stun these dudes. That sucks. These guys are somehow destroying my frame rate. Is that maybe a player thing, or
I think it's the
black
smoke
pool on the ground?
them,
Yeah, the weird smoke. That's fun. It's some ancient mechanic.
Their essence or whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it.
yeah. Some like 14-year-old mechanic is destroying FPS on modern GPUs. That's interesting. Are we getting some damage on these guys? Come on. Where is it?
I'm damaging them.
Thank you. I see
I'm
that.
third on
I see
DPS.
that. We're top. I'm 1 and you're 3. And where's everybody else? Come on, fellas. Be at your computer, please. I beg. All right, there we go. Okay, I figured somebody would instantly pull, and they have. Let's get a lust. Let's get a lust-style lust.
Look, I'm trying
Slash
my best over
RW
here.
lust.
I'm trying my best, and it's working actually.
I'm trying to pull them out of the water puddle. Can you dispel Elder Regain? Actually, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna focus. Looks like we're focusing Elder Dasani, even though we really should be focusing Kowlon. That's fine.
I don't have single target dispel in this build though.
Bleh.
Just FYI. So I dispelled with Arcane Torrent, and I'll have Mass, but okay. He put it on somebody else, I guess, or he got interrupted.
The water drops on, I think, the lowest health target in this fight, if I remember correctly, which who knows on that front. But I think it drops on the lowest health target, and then it puts like a hot and a healing, like a healing increase taken effect on them. And so you want to kick them and pull them out of it. I think that's the move. And when one dies, the other two heal to full, so there's no reason to split damage. Just pure focus Elder Dasani, which we are not doing.
I am.
Unless I misremember. Nope, I remember correctly. Okay, yeah, I knew it.
I have thrown healing to the wind. I'm just DPSing.
Thank you.
So.
Yeah.
You should.
People
mark
are
the
definitely
general
going to
one you
get
want
killed by the
people to
defiled
focus.
ground, which, I mean, I don't know. Just move out of it,
Can you
dog.
mark the one you want people to focus, please?
Yes. I thought I had. Somebody might have turned it off. I bet they did. Even if they didn't, they did.
Okay.
I have a lot of stacks of defiled ground on me. It lasts a really long time, and it really sucks. I don't have any sort of weak cores for any of this content either, which I guess you don't really need them, but it would be nice. It would be nice if the defiled ground wasn't an instant cast, but it is. That's right, we're doing LFR hard mode protectors of the, what are these guys called? Protectors of the Endless Spring? That name seems wrong. That can't be it. I think it is, though. Protectors of the Endless. PoE. Yeah, that's it. PoE. Good name. We're gonna get some elite gear out of killing these guys for doing hard mode. Hard order. That defiled ground is spitting, I have to say. I'm pulling away from that orb. I think it probably is doing damage. If
It
I had
is
to
doing
guess.
damage.
Defiled ground in 5. I really wish this defiled ground wasn't instant. I really, really wish it wasn't instant. But it is. Do we need to pull them all the way out of that? Is that what's killing all the melee? I don't know. I haven't done this in a bit. Oh, I see we're getting very rude in the raid chat. All right, and the boss gets instantly annihilated by all of the what's it called?
Play.
Yeah, that's it. Cool, red crane. Transmog. Nice. I got LFR red crane gear. Sick.
Next boss is right here.
Yep, that's right. I'm trying to let people res, like the AFK
They're just
Paladin, I
AFK.
think. Well, yeah, that's true. That's undeniably true.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not really a nice way to say Paladin stop being AFK, so I don't know. Lob him. Don't lob him. I'll hit him with a countdown.
9,
Sue Long. I
8,
vaguely remember this.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, hit him with the orb right off the bat. Are there ads in this fight? Oh, there are. I should have held the orb. That's okay. Actually, I don't know if there are. I don't remember. pull the boss over to the next sunbeam. Keep burning it down. I'm definitely stepping into the sunbeam. There we go. Don't know why I wasn't removing those dread shadows.
Who knows?
Maybe I wasn't stepping in far enough. That's probably all that there really was to it. Alright, so thus far, no ads. So, you know, whatever to that. That's fine. A lot of people running toward the front of the boss as the Shadow Breath is coming out.
Not me.
Yeah, no. Alright, so now we have a tank who doesn't taunt at all, which is not a problem for LFR. Not upset about that at all. But it does mean I want to swap my gems back so that I can get the massive damage over time thing that applies, you know, from the guy attacking me. Since I'm gonna now actually have a couple of auto attacks hit me at some point during the fight, unlike before. All right. This is a fight. Not
It
a very
is a
good one,
fight.
but it is one of the fights of all time.
It is one of the fights in this raid.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I remember this. You drag this thing, this dirty little dog, over to the boss, except it's being chain stunned because all the different proc stuns that we get from our wheels, I guess, work even on unstunnable monsters, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I remember you drag that over in front of the boss, and the boss will breathe on it, something like that. I remember hating that. I think it is like one of those mechanics. First time a mechanic where you have to... Actually, I think you might have to drag stuff in front of Neltharion? No, Nefarian in Blackwing Descent. Anyways, I've made me realize how much I've always hated that kind of mechanic, whereas the tank, you have to drag mobs in front of another mob that you don't really control. Just an awful, awful mechanic. No thanks. How long's this gonna go on? Are we healing the boss?
Forever. For the rest
That's
of our lives,
right,
it
we
feels
heal the
like.
boss, huh? Oh, okay, thank God. Thank God. Oh, that was very fun, but I'm glad it's over.
It has a bunch of things on it that we need to dispel.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he was hotted to the gills. Ah, yes. Many success sounds playing at once. Please drop combat. Please drop combat. Oh, I remember this from back in the day, actually, being stuck in combat with that big dumb dragon. Come on, man. Let me be free.
I got
There's
rid of
nothing
my-
around to be in combat. Okay, there we go.
I
All you
got
have to do is
my-
yell.
I got my main hand and I got a decent offhand. Hallelujah.
Excellent. All right. Once again,
Once again,
I have gotten a very small item upgrade, so I'm going to be swapping that out. And I think I will be swapping over to Mark of Arrogance instead of Brilliance, the one that gives you some verse.
oh, we going.
Yeah, that's right. We are going. As I wanted. I like that name, Pepsicute. Nice. Like executable with Pepsi. Don't mind if I die. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Death by Pepsi.
No, you're not. You'd rather
Yes,
die
please,
by
and
Dr.
thank you.
Pepper.
Wow. Dr. Pepsicute. Dr. Pepsicute. Still works, actually. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, little lady. Oh my god, this fight. Please, I beg of you, just spawn. There we go. There we go. Good. All right. Now, this is a fight where it could maybe get a little bad if the other tank never taunts, because this boss really starts stacking it up fast at the end, the damage taken. But I think in LFR it's going to be okay. But I do remember it being a bit of a nightmare if the other tank was slow on the taunt back in the day. 19, 20. I definitely should have opted into the grounding thing, especially considering the boss doesn't actually stop blasting you during the intermission, and this is what I remember being bad from back in the day. If the other tank was slow on the taunt during the intermission, you would just get violated. All right, 3, 2, 1. Debuff reset. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm gonna be all right. Come on, help me AoE her down. There we go.
I'm AoEing.
There we go. I also think that the
Like
spray
hardly
that
anything is happening, and
That's right.
also the boss is hardly dying. It's actually kind of annoying.
Yeah, that is how I always hated this boss for that variety of reasons. It is both incredibly boring and incredibly slow and like kind of painful, and it hits the tank. Not in this difficulty, but in other ones, very hard because it is a 100% spell damage boss, which is a bad idea.
I know you were saying you get it, you get the appeal of classic or whatever. Yeah, I still don't get it. I mean, I know this is like classic adjacent, but there's a bunch of transmogs and mounts that I'm trying to get. So
Well, okay,
different
if I
to
wanted to be
me.
super cynical about the appeal of Classic, I think the main appeal of Classic, really, for the people who are super into it, is pretending they have nostalgia for it when they didn't experience it in the first place. That's the, like, super cynical version of it. The maybe less cynical version of it is just simply the nostalgia. But I think a lot of people for whom they claim the nostalgia is a big part of the factor, you know, big factor or whatever, they were like 9 when it came out. Maybe they have nostalgia for being 9,
Oh shit.
but I doubt it.
Did not realize Hyde was coming, just wasted my PI.
Break her out. There we go. All right, we did it. And shield time. This boss stinks.
No, this boss is pretty dumb.
If I remember correctly, the achievement for this boss is to go down and get mind controlled by the little dudes in the water on like heroic version of the fight or something. It's like some little creeps down in the water. Some little brain eater guys. You go down there and you get your they sucked his brains out. You go down there and you get your brain gobbled up by one of the little monster men down in the pit. Something like that.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Well, I don't really want to have my brains. I don't want anything to happen. So.
Oh, I'm familiar with the Mind Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make the water not cloudy anymore. Will you help?
Let's go, Li Shi. Go get one shot. Good job.
Mhm.
All right, we're ready to go. I'm not giving a pull timer. I don't care. Let's do this. All right. Let's see if this lasts a full 25 minutes like it did on Heroic at launch.
Oh god, I hope not.
What an awesome fight. Truly, truly awful. But in a really fun way. I really did enjoy this fight. Getting that first Heroic kill on this boss was like pretty big deal. Felt pretty good.
Yep. Same. My first kill on Empress felt really good, and same for Emperor.
Yeah.
We got Terrace spawn off to the side.
Yep, I can't do nothing about nothing.
I know.
What killed that person? Oh, interesting. I used my beam and it started auto-attacking somebody else. That sucks. My orb, I mean. I guess I need to figure out a better... I was saying I was gonna do that before we started this, and then I just hadn't. Well, this is pretty uneventful. Let's look at some meta gems. Okay. I think that one's pretty good, Oblivion Spear. I like that. Let's see, what else is a meta gem? Funeral Pyre. I mean, that's the gamble one, right? You take that, and then you constantly take massive amounts of damage, and you have a huge agility bonus. It seems awful. I don't like Bulwark of the Black Ox at all because you channel the thing for 10 seconds, so if you use any skills during that 10-second period, it breaks it. But you have to be in it because it gives you a shield and it does tons of damage, and it's maybe it's good. I didn't like it at all. I found it to be like blah. Just the idea of spending 10 seconds channeling a shield instead of using my skills is like nails on a chalkboard, you know, whatever other horrible thing. Fork scraping across a plate, dentist visit, pass. This one, Precipice of Madness. I will never heal anyone on purpose, so won't be doing that. Soul Tether, same deal. Word of Salvation. Also,
Wait,
not
there's
interested
no
in healing.
pavilions?
Yeah, it didn't seem to be. I was sitting here thinking, like, this is pretty, you know. Locus of Power, 4-second channel, get a bunch of stats. Oh, I'm off to a pavilion.
Oh, okay.
Great. Well, I hope that the other tank knows what they're supposed to do. But, you know, don't know what I can do about that. If they don't. Alright, I'm back. Oh, interesting. Oh, it just ends here? Oh, you don't go to the
Welcome
terror
back.
zone? Okay, I didn't realize. Oh, that's right. That's the heroic only mechanic. The Zone of Terror.
Evidently.
I like it. It's just like a watery area. It's not really anything descript, but it's cool. All right. Oh, excellent. I could finally put in a talent in my tree. Good. I'm taking all the Mythic Plus talents in the left-hand tree because I feel like dodging and stuff has been good. Okay, let's keep looking at these bonuses. I don't like Lifestorm. I don't think it's very good. I could be mistaken, but I don't think so. It didn't feel like it did a lot of damage, and I don't care about giving people haste. I don't want to use Chi-Ji as a Brewmaster Monk. I feel like I will most definitely not be able to hold threat and get people killed. So my options are the one I'm using, which causes me to lose threat and get people killed, which is a bit of a problem. Or I guess the Oblivion Sphere. What is that? 15% damage increase? That doesn't seem great. The Thundering Orb I used once during that poll? Twice. Once. Wow. And it was 12% of my damage? It's pretty good. It's definitely good.
Meteor Storm and Wildfire Dot do the majority of my damage, and then also the
Yeah.
Lightning Rod.
Thundering Orb did a lot for me. Mark of Arrogance, Fervor did a lot. Let me scroll down and look and see which ones are bad. Adaptive Swarm. Okay, well, that's not mine. In Kindle. Which one's in Kindle? This right here? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. How much healing did Enkindle do, though? Most of my healing. 200,000 healing. Not that I really took a lot of damage. But okay, that would explain why I so frequently feel like I take no damage at all. Is because of this Enkindle shield. I don't really care about it, though. It's doing, like, less than 0.5% of my damage.
Yeah.
Less than... Well, I mean, okay, it's doing 0.1% of my damage. That's bad. You said Lightning Rod was doing a lot of damage for you?
No, I didn't. I
Oh.
said. Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, I mistook Thundering Orb for
A
Lightning Rod. But
liar.
yes, Lightning Rod
Hmm.
did a lot of damage for me. It did 9.4% of my damage. It was my 4th highest DPS.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm
Meteor
going to try that
Storm.
out.
Meteor Storm was my highest. Wildfire was my next highest. Lightning Rod was my 3rd highest, and then
Interesting.
Slay.
Okay, so Pepsicute's top damage was Hailstorm. I feel like maybe I'm missing out by not running
I have
Hailstorm.
Hailstorm, but I thought it reduces your speed and reduces your damage dealt
Uh,
for a while.
let's take a look. Hail. It reduces the enemy's damage and
Oh,
speed.
okay. Well, then I'll do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the what is it called? Victory Fire, where when I kill stuff it explodes with
I
fire.
have Incendiary Tear too.
I don't even remember which one that one is.
That was their.
Oh yeah, okay, the one that does damage and horrifies. How much did that do for you?
I didn't use it that
Oh,
time.
okay.
I just noticed that the warrior you mentioned was using it.
Oh, interesting. Let's take a look. That did pretty good damage. Okay, I think I'm going to be just copying Pepsicute because he seemed like he was smashing. I think, do I want Brilliance? Yeah, I think I want Wildfire. Although, is he running Wildfire? Maybe not. Hailstorm, Lightning Rod, Incendiary Terror, Explosive Barrage, and Sunstrider's Flourish. Okay, maybe Sunstrider's Flourish is working right now. Because it didn't feel like it was before. Oh, I definitely don't need Windweaver. Okay. Sun. Strider's Flourish. Explosive Barrage. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if Brilliance is really that great. Quick Strike seems like it's pretty good. I wish I had that as... I wish I had, like, you could play, like, Red or Arms while also being Windwalker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really what I want. Brewmaster Monk and Arms Warrior together on a single class. But then with, like, Spell Warding. Or for Spell Warding to be removed, that would be even better. But, you know, we can't always get what we want.
True.
I feel like Brilliance is definitely a step down from some of these damage proc ones. So, let's see. Okay, Veil of Eternal Sorrows proc. Don't know what that is. Is that the... let me put in Incendiary Terror real quick and fix my transmog, which is looking real ugly. Okay, that's better. I think this is the first part of Siege. Veil of Eternal Sorrows is Immersius, Fallen Protectors, Narushan, and Shaw of Pride. Okay. Got it. Oh, wow. We get 150 XP for doing Terrace of Endless Spring LFR. Wow. So much. So generous.
Yeah.
Oh, now we get Gates of Retribution, Galacrus, Iron Juggernaut, Korkron, Dark Shaman, and General Nazgrim. 3 out of 4 incredibly good banger fights, and also Galacrus. World historically bad fight.
Changing my transmog.
Yeah. Oh, I have Leech on
already
my
accepted
pants.
the
Do I need
keys,
Leech?
so-
I don't think so. Mastery, haste, speed. All right, let's go mastery over that. All right, and we're in. I'm in.
Oh,
I just
they
got the
for-
splash notification that Protectors of the Endless has been defeated. I know that.
Yep.
All right, time to do the worst part.
How come there's no thing telling me the bosses that need to be defeated in this mode?
I don't know.
Usually in current LFR, it shows you what's been defeated and what's still to be killed.
Mm.
I don't know.
Somebody pulled a bunch of extra stuff.
Okay, well, I would say that Hailstorm's pretty good.
I have no problem with any of the stuff that I got going on
What
right
is this
now.
guy using? Oh, he's the cannonball guy.
Yeah, I was
like-
wondering that too, and then I realized, like, oh, never mind. This guy's a cheater.
Yeah, he's cheating.
A cheating style individual. All right, that shaman has always gotten pulled, so we're just gonna count on that happening here. Good kill, whoever did that kill. My god, that thing got evaporated. That Tide Shaman.
Not me.
Wow, this is doing a lot of damage.
Oh, yikes.
Yep. Fart sound, go. Damn, I have overtaken the cheater. Get slayed, you fool.
I should have used my orb earlier.
I like this game mode a hell of a lot. I like how incredibly overpowered everything is. I like that it is deliberately not balanced at all. That is what I'm going for. That's what I'm looking for in my World of Warcraft silly shit.
Yep.
Is some silly shit.
So during the time that this was like, you know, a current fight, the way for healing on disc was power word shield someone, cast Holy Nova, power word shield someone. That was literally the whole rotation.
All right, where's what's his name?
We gotta do a thing, right?
We're waiting.
Talk to
Yeah,
the
we're
guy.
waiting for him to come along. Good job, whoever put down Tyvan. Thank you very much for giving us a dog to pet. There we go.
He's
There
very
they go.
cute.
There they go.
Look how cute
Uh-huh.
he is.
Where's the guy? Lorthamar Theron. We're going.
He's just now realizing we've made landfall, even though we've killed everything here.
That's right.
He's just now realized, we've made landfall. Good job, everyone.
This is
job.
straight up the worst fight of all time. Now, you could
Good
argue
job,
that about a
me.
lot of fights, and you should. But this fight is definitely also on the list. Boo. Boo. Blue. Boo. Boo. I mean, the fight has begun. We are in combat. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait for more stuff to spawn. And get demolished.
Well, we got people going to the towers, so they've obviously done this fight before. So
They
that's
know what's
good.
up. Important in padding to always kill the low health monster first so that you're the one who gets the damage in, so that other people who are being ethical don't get that damage. You want
Right.
to beat
exactly.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
Secrets of the Pad Lords.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying.
Boom. Absolutely destroyed. No one is
That guy
operating at
procced-
my level.
He
On
procs
the slays.
Sunstrider's Flourish a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yep.
I didn't.
Shout out to the other tank. He's actually beating me on slay damage. I think he beat me to a couple of the slays. Gotta give it up. All right, here we go. More guys. And it's time to orb. 9,000 IQ, Secrets of the Pad Lords. Rushing Jadewind is so incredibly overpowered in conjunction with the Slay power. There's just no way that anyone ever stands a chance of getting a hit off before you because Rushing Jadewind is hitting 3 times a second. No one else is doing it like Rushing Jadewind. All right, time to destroy this stupid robot. I'm saving my weapons of order for the next time we get a big pack of guys.
She seems to be assaulting her own towers.
All right, we got some dead people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about my block chance. Oh yeah, 2 Dragon Maw Proto Drakes. Do I care about weapons of ordering this? I don't think so. I'm gonna hold it another. Oh god, 40 seconds. Yeah.
We are halfway there.
Fixing my. What is this called? DCS. I can't remember what this is for. Deja character stats. There we go. I can actually get everything to display in a single panel.
This this fight is just it's too spread out. It's too long.
It is an extended trash fight. It
I
is
don't-
like
yeah,
it's
I mean,
terrible.
It's like a gauntlet but worse.
it's
somehow.
a like I already said it. It is a world historic bad fight. Sorry. Sorry to anybody who worked on this awful fight, but it's not good. It wasn't even good for the time, and they knew. This is you know, they didn't need to make this. Damn, missed the Todd. That's unfortunate. I don't understand what's killing people.
You're
Bombard,
doing the
bombard,
shaman up at the
shattering.
tower.
Bombard, and then 2 or 4 deaths to
Yeah,
shattering
they're
and
doing the
cleave.
shaman up at the tower, but then they're not leaving and they're getting
Oh,
bombarded.
got it. Well,
There's
the
also
Pally's doing his
flame-
job. He's the
There's
he's
also
the tower
flame
tank.
arrows on the ground out here that
Yeah.
are really hard to see, and I see
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
people
true.
taking damage from them. So
I was the tower tank back in the day. I see the Pally's doing the
Yeah.
tower tank job here. Uh-oh.
what happened?
Somebody named Pallywhacker died. It's not the other It's not the other tank. That guy's name is Kimimu, or their name is Kimimu anyway. Tauren Paladin called it. Yeah. Are we in here with Alliance? Does not look like it. All right. Galacrus is incoming. She's coming in.
You do realize we are directly below it, right?
pull her a little bit away from people. Just want to make sure that people aren't getting destroyed by this very lame boss. Alright. And this very lame boss is mercifully
That
over.
was
Thank
very
goodness.
Out of my robes. Step closer.
That was very boring.
Alright, I got a bunch of leech threads. I now have 121 leech. Oh my goodness, I have 3% leech. I wonder what kind of gear they're going to give us as we transition into the next expansion. Probably like a bunch of 320 item level gear or something. Well, you can scale gear in this game mode all the way up into the like 500s, like the high 500s, I think, or maybe 600s. I don't know. I can't remember. But, you know, will any of that carry over into the character that comes out of this? I doubt it.
Oh, I'm not in there yet.
No one's in there yet. I pulled it
Okay.
out to reset it because it starts out at the front of the room inexplicably, and you always reset so that people can actually get into the room to get ready for the boss fight. Just one of those things that I must admit they've gotten better
It's
about.
one of those things that a scorpion goes through.
I mean, this guy should have spawned at the very back of the room to begin with. But at least he does after you reset him. Okay, and we're going. All right, going.
And it wants to take it out on.
You know what? I was saying this was a good fight. It's a fight. Ha. Huh. It's alright. Not the worst fight I've ever done. A lot of people DPSing from the front. I can see that from the Ignite armors going on to lots of DPS in the group.
Yeah.
I'll taunt back in 3. It's very weird. I feel like I have an ungodly amount of haste very, very often. Oh, it's because I often do. I have like 50% haste pretty regularly. Cool. Weird.
Brewmasters love haste.
I mean, it's fine. It's weird to have that much haste, but it's fine. My keg smash cooldown is very short, you know? Yeah, my mark of arrogance is not keeping up because this other tank is just keeping the boss the whole time. Not liking that. That's okay, we're about to get Korkron Dark Shaman, which are 2 bosses. So that's 2 bosses for me and none for them. I really don't remember this at all. That shock pulse knockback is crazy. Phase 1 in 4, 3, etc.
There was a lot of touch of deaths going off.
That's right. Boss is gonna die during my Thundering Orb. Yeah.
You may have defeated my war machine, but the gate still stands.
Oh man.
You will not take Orgrimmar.
Hopefully the gate will open. Been in here when the gate doesn't open. Alright, it's opening. We got him.
What? Korkron! To the gates! Now!
Out there, my sisters, for Kalimdor. Don't think we're here to save you, troll. We're here for Kalimdor. Get forces inside the gates while we distract the enemy.
Yep. The Blind Blade Master. It's me. Behold, me.
He's dead though.
Yep, just like me.
But you're not dead.
Oh, right.
Yeah, sorry.
My bad. Orb time.
Gee, I am so sorry.
Where's all the multitudes of 50% haste buffs? Come on.
I totally forgot that this boss existed, but I
Korkron
gotta
Dark
say,
Shaman, a classic.
this has been a pretty sleepy run for me.
Yeah, I understand. Let's go get Makvar the Treasurer. The best mob in the entire dungeon. Raid. Instance. There we go.
You'll get it.
And she was been mind controlled and she was being killed. Alright, cool. Just double checking to make sure that there aren't any more things that we need to kill around here. I don't really think we need to get any of the guys inside any of the rooms, but we can just to do it. How are they not in line of sight? Come on, man. Oh, I guess I got the one guy that was around the corner. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, kind of wanted to kill a couple more seconds while waiting for cooldowns to come back up.
Ignored my counsel. I discovered he was building a compound beneath the caverns of Ragefire.
All right, Eitrig.
Sour Fang have already gone down below. Go with caution. Hellscream has been assembling an arsenal down there. Goblin Storm
All right, I'm pulling them out.
and fire. We do not
Come on, man. Get them out here. Yep, that thing's dead. Very, very dead. I don't remember almost any of the mechanics on this boss. The only thing I remember is one of them dropping a wall of guys. Oh, really? This guy's gonna be like this? He's gonna be trying to taunt both of the bosses and keep them both? No, no, no. There is an actual taunt swap. Okay, fine. I was about to call him a dirty dog.
Boy, these things are...
Definitely doing some stuff to some frame rates. There we go. There's the Ashen Wall. I remember that. Definitely don't want to be in that. Yeah, the Mark of Arrogance dot is pretty good. The tank dot, pretty good. Todd going. Let's probably pull these further away here, honestly. There we go. Definitely remember to loot every single thing that you kill, because you might get a big stat upgrade from it. Yeah. Let's sync. Okay, we're a couple minutes away from the next really big pull, like the ones right before, what's his name? Nazgrim. So, I'll orb this up. I'm gonna play around with the Oblivion Sphere, just see if it's any good by comparison. Sphere, where are you at, Sphere? It moved. Okay. Got a random exit to the raid here. I miss my Looterang. I miss it bad. Alright, we don't have to kill the guy in the middle over here, but it's LFR. People are gonna want to. They're gonna walk right into it. There's no way around it. Big demon man. Oh, that's right. That's why I hated this guy, because he CCs you. That sucks. That sucks so much. Being CC'd as the tank. Oh, is it the Shadow Mages that are doing it, actually? Yeah, it is. We're about 30 seconds away from a nice big pull. Lightning Orb would not be back up for it, but it will. The Shadow Orb will be back up for the boss, so that works. That works pretty good.
Yeah. I always thought the idea of coming into Raise Fairchaz was pretty good.
Yeah, I like this. I like the layout of this raid for the most part. I remember there being 5 mobs in that poll, and this one. I'm guessing that LFR literally has less trash. 3 mobs instead of 5. Alright,
Yep.
it's fine. Alright, and then everybody in to do this trash with the boss. Not the Iron Blades, but the Faithful. We're doing the Faithful with the boss. Please nobody screw up and pull that. It's so much more fun to do that with the boss. If somebody pulls it, then the boss is getting pulled. So,
Everybody's in.
oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. Oh, I hadn't used this orb before. I didn't realize you had to actually like throw it onto a targeted spot on the ground. I hate it, but clearly it does a like. Wait, really? That's it? What? Terrible amount of damage. Okay, never mind. I mean, I did use it after I used all my cooldowns, and it's a multiplicative thing, so clearly I just mistimed it because I thought I had hit it, and I had not hit it. Because you have to target it on the ground, and I didn't know. That's enough out of you, bro.
This is not how I want to play this game.
What, LFR? You don't want to only do LFR?
No, I just mean like just standing here like spamming like 2 or 3 buttons.
Yeah, I'm with you. This
Not
is
a candidate for me.
this is definitely the classic approach that everybody loves. I wouldn't see this as a game that would have staying power for me personally. But that's me. Oh, he's throwing Ravager at your head. Alright, we did it.
But he died.
Yeah, he sure did. Man, if my orb had gone off and not been botched, I would have definitely blown away the damage, but that's okay. I should have just stuck with the lightning thing. I think the lightning ball is better than the Oblivion Sphere, at least for how I want to use the meta, which is kind of a reactive thing, and then every now and then like notice there's a massive amount of guys and just press the button and do a huge amount of damage. I don't think anything is close to the lightning sphere for that. What's it called? Light thundering orb? Yeah.
Oh, I looted the guy, but not the box. Was there a box?
I didn't see a box.
I think I saw a box at the corner of the room with a cogwheel on it. Oops. Well.
Not that I saw, but I don't know.
Okay.
No, I just took off gloves without taking the gems out of them first, and they're lost in my bag. Found them. Woo.
It is about 5 a.m. our time, so
Yeah, that's true.
we're actually about to call it. Sorry, think chair.
Yeah.
But hello, anyway.
Yep. Hello. Got a lot of gear to scrap.
Oh yeah.
I hear a kitty cat yelling in the other side of the house. Just walking around yelling to himself. Having a good
That's
time.
good. Yeah.
That's always cute. All right, scrapping a lot of gear here. All right. The armor gems are hilarious. I upgraded some of these armor gems to a pretty high level. Okay, I have 759 armor, which seems bad. But check it out. Put in this high level armor gem, and now it's 992. So I have 28% damage reduction instead of 23. 5% damage reduction from a single thing is honestly not that bad, but considering that everything that we've done so far does no damage at all, I don't know that it really matters, and I assume that anything that will do damage will do like 10 times more than my health pool in a single swing, and the armor's not going to
Yeah.
make it up. But I guess it scales with your level, because when I put it on yesterday, I got like 48 armor out of a max level or high level armor gem. I found that to be kind of lame. But I guess if it scales with level, then it's probably a high amount at level 70, and it's probably actually very good. Probably. I'm going to upgrade all this gear. It's only a couple hundred bronze. It's not too bad. I do still think it's a little bit weird, the idea of choosing between buying the cosmetics or upgrading your gear, but I don't necessarily think it's bad. I'm just like, huh.
I don't love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. That's the approach they've gone with. Huh. Okay, here's the max item level you can upgrade stuff to. I'm 556 item level. That seems pretty high, but I guess if you compare that to like blues in the coming expansion, I think blues are in the like 600 item level range, like heroic dungeon week 1 gear. So if you're actually able to carry all this gear over for real and you had a fully maxed out character from this game mode, it would be better than a full min-max character in current season 4. But it would still be like crap compared to even just like a quest geared max level character in the War Within. So I think that's actually a good balance. If you really want to put 1 billion hours into playing this game mode and max all of your gear to the absolute min-max, then yeah, you know, why not? Why not go in with some really good leveling gear for the next expansion? I think that makes sense. That's okay.
Very tired and I don't feed this cat.
Alrighty, well, I think that does it for us for the night. It is after 5 a.m. So thank you to everybody who tuned in and watched us tonight. I think we both agree this is a pretty fun game mode. She's feeding a cat. Can't reply?
Of course I can.
Okay. Yeah, I think we both agree this is pretty fun. I like I don't know, it's like it's kind of fast and blasty, but on the other hand, there's some aspects of it that are kind of relaxed. Like it's fast and blasty, but then you're fastly blasting your way up to do just more fast blasting, I guess, but nothing like... I don't feel rushed, which is definitely a mindset change from regular WoW that I enjoy. Yeah, I think this has been a lot of fun. All right. I think
it's been very interesting to be a top DPS as a holy priest.
Well, yeah, that has been fun and silly, but I like all these powers. It's definitely been fun experimenting with them and figuring out which ones are insane and which ones are less so. And I think we're not going to be doing that Q tonight, but we'll do more in the future. All right, and I think that does it for us for the night. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Good night.